We know a lot about Grand Theft Auto 6, but the information is spread far and wide. Until now, that is. We've been hard at work creating something special for you guys. It's called SixHub. SixHub is the most complete GTA 6 community on the internet right now. The moment you land on the homepage, you've got a live countdown, the latest news, my most recent video, and a community hype meter that tracks the copium levels of the GTA 6 community. We've also collected every official screenshot, trailer, and piece of Rockstar artwork and archived them in the media tab. Members can actually use our frame analyzer tool and go frame by frame through every single clip with up to 8 times zoom, and even take screenshots that automatically download as high quality PNGs. And if that wasn't enough, we have every major leak from 2018 to today broken down, sourced, and credibility rated. The info and database library covers the mapping project, the 2022 leak document, the patents, and much more. And then there's the vault, which is a tightly held secret for members only. The best part, signing up is completely free at savgames.com. But if you want full access to all the advanced features on the site, just join the YouTube channel membership for just $2.99 a month, drop your YouTube username in the sign up field, and within 24 hours, you're in. Don't just wait for YouTubers to tell you what's going on in the world of GTA 6. Get up-to-the-minute news for GTA 6 at savgames.com. All right, let's get back to the video. Well, hello. What's good, everybody? I hope we had a good evening yesterday. For those of you that caught the stream, let me turn this down a little bit. We don't need that quite so loud. Hello, 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 hello. We've got some news to talk about tonight, folks. Some really, really cool stuff that I can't wait to share with you, along with some other stuff that maybe some of you have seen. I know if you're using the website properly, you've definitely seen it. So, okay, well, let's do some shouts. And the first one to try and pull Trailer 3 is out April Fool's joke on me is getting the ban button. Pickle Diller, yo, welcome to the stream. Also, welcome to Sav Sack of Friends. Also, I'm definitely not famous. Dropped 2 gifted memberships. So Fiery9309 got one, and Kanadar8731 also got one. So welcome to Sav Sack of Friends, fellas. All right, so let's do some shouts. So we got Pickle Diller here. Hooligan was the first mod that showed up. Welcome, welcome. Generic Jerry is here. We've also got Fatal NCG is here. Amatator is in the house. Josiah Rally is here. Rock'em Sock'em Bock'em is here. Brett02, Video Mode. Willie B79, Travis 314. A lot of familiar names. Angry Cat is here. What's up, Angry Cat? We all got to make a big deal. Everybody say hi, Angry Cat. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Welcome, welcome. Make him feel nice and toasty. Rolls is here. What's up, Rolls? Caden is here. We've also got Matthew J. Perry. Roman Plays. 10 Camo 1. I know I've said that name before, and yeah, I've talked to you. Yeah, you were on. You did a call-in a couple weeks ago. Last week, maybe the week before. I can't remember. Mr. GTA Man is here. Generic Jerry. I think I said that already. Drew is here. Welcome, Drew. AM Radio is here. I haven't said that name before. I feel like I've said Drew before, but I feel like I haven't said AM Radio before. 35 divorce, sipping a whiskey with no worries. Amen, brother. Check, check, and check. Matthew J. Perry. I'm divorced but remarried, so let's see. Joe Mama is here. Welcome back, Joe Mama. Haven't seen you in a bit. Man, you guys are on fire tonight. Fear Rose is here. Welcome, welcome. A lot of members in the chat. Abandon is here. Welcome, Abandon. I think I'm getting T-Burton. There's T-Burt, old T-Birdie boy. And then we've got scrolling. I think I got most everybody. Zoe Pound 3700. Welcome, Michael Rooney. Welcome, Filta. Welcome. I remember seeing Filta before. Michael Rooney, I feel like I've seen that before. Zoe Pound, haven't seen. If you've been around before and you've been commenting, sorry, I don't recognize your name. Can only do so much is here. Reyes is here. Linny is here. That's a new one. Dinukalugu. I don't know how to say that, but welcome. Vinyl Public Access is here. He said, I never asked which whiskey. None other than Jack Daniel's Tennessee Apple. Oh, and I got my chroma key on, so the label appears black. Let me fix that, because that chroma key should not be on. That's why Doug and his chick look all weird. Hold on, we gotta fix that. We can't be having that. Where is it? There it is. Filters. Turn that off. There we go. Now Doug and his chick look all right. Joel, what's good? Jade, what's up? Don't think I've said that name before. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well yourself. All right, I think we got everybody. I hope everybody has had a good start to their week so far. So we're going to be talking a little bit about something that Vinewood Public Access actually told me last night when I was tuning into his stream. He was talking about this new leak we got. But before we get into that, I want to discuss something with you guys. Bogan, welcome. G'day. So I want to talk to you guys about this because it is really cool. So if you are not already familiar with SixHub. You need to familiarize yourself with SixHub. Rock'em Sock'em Bock'em just became a member. Welcome to SAV Sack of Friends, or welcome back, I should say. You already got that gold tag. Means you've been a member before. Welcome back. But if you're not familiar with the website SixHub, you need to go check it out. The link is in the description. I'm sure Hooligan or one of the mods can put it in there. It's savgames.com. So we're gonna talk about it here. Give me 1 second. Let me switch screens. Share screen, is this it? Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna make myself really small here, just so you guys can see what we're doing. Make myself even smaller. There we go. Okay, so this is the website, folks. If you haven't been to it, you should definitely go check it out because there's a huge update today. Okay, big update. KJ has been putting in the work, man, I'm telling you. So I wanted to show you guys this. So obviously you go to the homepage, you get all the normal stuff. You got the countdown timer, the copium index, which is currently sitting at rising copium because we're getting close, folks. We're getting close. But if you click this announcement tab, you can see all the new stuff that's been added just today. Okay, so we changed the support tab a little bit, so now it's called Hotline. It contains the leaks, tips, bugs, all of that stuff. If you have any problems, go there. We've got the members only live chat. So if you go over to the forum page, now above the forum, you have a members only live chat, which looks like some folks are in there right now. And you can also see all the members over here on the right side. Then in addition to that, let's go back down here. You've got the street consensus. This is basically how you can earn XP and other things. So we're gonna cover that here more in just a minute. But you've got the live announcements. So right here on the homepage, whenever there's a new announcement like this, you'll go to the homepage, you'll see it. It'll be right here at the top. So this is the most relevant information that I want you guys to know about the website. We've got Articles 2.0. So the Articles tab has been completely reworked. So we've got the latest article here at the top. This is the biggest one. This is one we're discussing today about the leaks that are hinting at the NPC dialogue system that could make it Rockstar's most immersive game ever, from techgames.com. Machiavelli, welcome to SAV Sack of Friends. So that is the articles page. Then if you scroll down to here, you see ranks everywhere. So in the forum, in the chat, wherever, you guys will see your active ranks. So if you go up here to your profile, if you look over here on the right side, you can see your profile. Currently, I'm an informant, okay? And my wonder level is 2 out of 5 stars. There are, over here on the right side, missions that you get unlocked by completing certain tasks. So, for example, like replying to 10 forum posts is a mission, and you get XP for that. Also, if you click this big yellow bar here, the Achievements and Customs tab, well, it's supposed to pull that up. Hold on, let me refresh. Okay, that might be bugged. We might have to fix that. KJ, if you're watching, the Achievements tab's not working. But if you go to the Achievements tab, it'll pull up a whole lot of stuff, a lot of ways for you to earn XP and all that stuff. AM Radio, welcome to SAV Sack of Friends. Thank you for becoming a member, guys. Thank you for becoming members. And then so we go right back over here to, where were we at on the homepage? You've got, so this is the biggest new addition. This is the cool part. Ready? Okay, so if you go over here to Spec Hub, all right? So KJ actually came up with this really good idea for us to start making predictions and then coming up with a way to bet on those predictions. So we're gonna introduce something called cred on the website. So you're gonna be able to unlock cred. Members automatically get an extra 400 cred when they sign up. So if you're a channel member, you get an extra 400 cred, but everybody starts with 100 cred. And what you do is you can go in and you can create a prediction. So obviously, I put a prediction in here. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but it says Jason will not be a cop. That's my prediction. And then you kind of tell everybody why that's your prediction. So it's simple. Cops uphold the law, criminals break it. The name of the game is Grand Theft Auto, case closed. And that's where it really should die. But if you still aren't sold, this is Jason's bio on the website. And you can actually read all that information. It's all in there. So again, you've got all sorts of different things that you can type in here. I'm curious to get Bav in here and drop his prediction because I did a counter prediction right here that Jason and Lucia do not know each other at the beginning of the game. So what you can do is once somebody makes a prediction, you can obviously like react to it with different emojis and all that. You can comment on it, which there's comments below. KJ tested that out. We'll go ahead and delete that comment since you don't need the test. And then over here, this is the most important part. So down here, KJ made a prediction. Where's it at? Right here, the GTA 6 will release on time. You can either ride with it, which means I agree with that prediction, that is true, or you can say, nah, it's not true. And you also get to rate based on your confidence level of your prediction, okay? It's a cool little way for you guys to interact with the website and share your theories on things and then see where everybody else falls on your theories. So that's pretty cool. And then eventually we're gonna add some more stuff that Cred will unlock. So we're gonna do more like custom profile stuff, more, interesting things you can spend Cred on and feel like you're getting something back in return for your participation on the website. So stay tuned for that. We're still working on that, but we wanted to introduce a spec system. There's also, it doesn't have to just be a prediction. It could be a theory too. So this doesn't, this is more like, this is just kind of what I'm thinking. I'm not really willing to make it a prediction, but so that's all there too. The media tab, if you guys haven't seen it, if you go to the media tab, for example, I'm gonna pull up this one right here. You can do all sorts of cool things with this. This is a frame analyzer tool, and this is members only. So if you're a member of the channel, you will get access to this frame analyzer tool, which is going to be really cool when trailer 3 comes out because it does some stuff that YouTube doesn't really let you do. So what you can do is you can zoom in on the actual picture, and it's high resolution, right? So if you want to like look at every detail on Jason's face, right, you can do that up to 8 times zoom. Let me reset this here. And then what's really cool is you can go frame by frame and stop it exactly where you want to stop it. So let's say you want to see what's over here on this sign. You zoom in, you're like ice cold gold, and then, oh, I want to save a picture of that. Click save frame, boom. It automatically downloads as a high quality PNG. Okay. Pretty cool, right? And we need to adjust that. But that's the idea, okay? So in addition to that, we've got, let's go back to the homepage here. There is, the street consensus. This is gonna be where you vote on things. So if you go to the website, right now we have a poll up. It is, what is the better gaming experience, Xbox, PlayStation, PC, or Nintendo? Obviously, I'm gonna vote PC, but I don't think I can vote on my own poll, so it won't let me vote on that. But you guys can go there and vote. Looks like we got 5 votes right now. And then you've got like, oh, it did go through. 60% say PC. All right, now you scroll down and you've got spec of the week. So this is, whoever is put a spec up that most people are agreeing with. This is gonna be the spec of the week. And then you've got, of course, all the same stuff you normally have on the homepage, okay? So that's pretty much it for the most part. Then we also have something else that I will tease a little bit. I am going to get together with some other content creators, and we are creating another tab that will be, we're going to call it the GTA Creator Hub, GTA 6 Creator Hub, something like that. It's going to be a tab where you can go and see like all the most recent videos from other GTA 6 content creators. So you have like everybody kind of in one spot, right? Pretty cool. So if it'll be great for like discovering new content creators within this niche. And on top of that, we've got one more thing that we're building right now. It's called the War Room. And this is going to be basically a tab that is unavailable unless there's major news dropping and everybody's covering it live, in which case we will activate the War Room. We're gonna send an email out to everybody that's a member of the channel, and you'll be notified that the War Room is active and we're on high alert for news. And as soon as you click into it, you're gonna have access to all the different live streams, like if McTannen is live streaming and Bav is live streaming and I'm live streaming and TGG's live streaming, right? You're gonna see them all pop up right there. You can watch it like, for those of us that live here in the States and you watch football, it'll be like game day. You got like 4 different things going and then a live chat at the bottom where you guys can all talk about the different streams that are happening and be like, oh, McTannen's talking about this, tune into that one. And then you can jump over there. So that's gonna be coming soon too. So this website is only getting bigger, guys. It's only getting bigger, and because it's getting bigger, eventually I'm gonna have to raise the price of not active members. If you're a member right now, you will not have your membership raised, but we will eventually create a new level of membership that will be a little bit more than what it is now to help kind of cover the cost of building all this stuff. So but right now, if you become a member, it's like $2.99 a month. You get access to all this stuff and everything with the YouTube channel, and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but I would get in sooner than later if you want to get like the best possible deal on this stuff, because as you can see, we are still building this thing. It is going to continue to get better and better. All right. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys before we do anything else. So let's jump on over here to the articles tab, and we'll let this load here for a second. I don't know why my internet's acting so slow today. Hit refresh. What is going on? My internet is like acting so weird. We just had this pulled up here a second ago. Machiavelli says, I have to admit you're a very great salesman in how you pitch and speak. Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I wish I could be a great tech guru, because the website is not loading right now for some reason. We're going to go back here and go to GTA6 stuff, 6 Watch, load it on a new tab, we'll go back to articles. Okay, well, we're just going to come down here, because this is... Is he working on it right now? I wonder if he's rolling out a new update. Okay, so... GTA 6, it was voice actors. Voice actors missing? Oh, that was old. Okay. GTA 6 news. See, this is what you used to have to do before the website is live. But I think KJ is working on something right now, which is why it's down for a second. So we'll come back to it in a second. But I want to scroll down here and find the, let's see, this. So this is maybe too much traffic on the site. It's possible. Maybe everybody's going there. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Either way. GTA 6 leak hints at more advanced NPCs than any game in the series. Okay, so this is kind of what I wanted to talk about. So according to the new leak, Grand Theft Auto 6 will feature a massive amount of dialogue for its NPC characters, with hundreds of thousands of recorded lines, outside of those spoken by the game's main characters. So these are like either side missions or, you know, other little activities like, you know, random encounters, stuff like that, all right? Few details about the game's narrative have been revealed so far, but GTA 6 is slated to be released on PlayStation. Oh wait, hold on, I skipped it. In GTA 6, players will take on the roles of Jason Duval and Lucia Caminos, who find themselves wrapped in a criminal conspiracy set in a fictional state of Florida, blah, 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 blah. In a post on Twitter, the unofficial GTA 6 Countdown account has shared new information about the amount of NPC dialogue in the game. The information reportedly comes from someone who allegedly worked on audio regression and subtitles validation. Now, here's what I'll say about this. When I first read this, I'm like, here we go. More, you know, I know a guy who knows a guy kind of stuff. But I will say, Vinewood Public Access is throwing his credibility behind this. Because, you know, apparently he knows some people. He works in LA and works with voice actors and stuff like that. And he was saying last night that, you know, this is legit. So we'll see. But, you know, it's always good to have a healthy dose of skepticism, for sure. It, you know, it could be, it certainly doesn't like feel like it's impossible, right? This person claims that Rockstar is significantly boosting the amount of content spoken by the game's NPCs while paying close attention to how the interactions are triggered. The actual voice lines feature several takes, with different factors deciding when and how the specific dialogue plays. For example, an NPC's tone might change based on the time of day, or if they actually saw a player commit a crime versus just hearing about it. So we kind of expected, you know, a jump up in the quality of the dialogue, and it would make sense that if you're, you know, creating more advanced dialogue options, that there's going to be a lot more lines of dialogue, because it has to be sort of dynamic, right? The leaker claims that the voice actors are recording multiple versions of the same lines for GTA 6 to reflect these changes, and while some might sound close to another, the goal is to have different inflections that match what's happening on screen. Rockstar is also going to great lengths to ensure that some language isn't repeated, even if players remain in the same area. The GTA 6 Countdown account notes that none of this information is confirmed, but they also pointed at the massive amount of dialogue in Red Dead Redemption 2 to show that this is at least plausible. And that's a fair point. So, and then that's the other thing, you know, now we're talking about First, we were talking about $1 billion budget. Then we're talking about a $2 billion budget. Now we're talking about a potentially $3.5 or even $4 billion budget by the time it's all said and done. Like, my gosh, this game is going to be freaking massive. So it does not surprise me. Like, if they're spending that much money on this game, that a lot of that is going to go into development. You know, they want to make sure that they have everything working as it should. And they want to make sure that all of their voice lines are accurate to what's happening on scene. I don't know what is happening with the website right now. It's actually, I'm a little irritated at the moment. Because this is supposed to be, I don't know if it's my internet or IP, or is it working for you guys? Website's a bit laggy for you. Okay. Let me send KJ a message real quick. I'm gonna tell him website is acting up. Okay. All right. So if you guys become a member during the live stream, like Machiavelli, AM Radio, who else do we have up towards the top? Pickle something. If anybody becomes a member during the live stream, whether it's gifted to you or whether you buy it yourself, go ahead and go to the website, sign up. What you're gonna do is once you get, if I'd show you if it was working right, but you'll go to the website and it'll prompt you to like log in or sign up. Click the sign up button. You're gonna type in whatever username you want, and then right below, you're right, it is 33 weeks. I've been trying to juggle too much here. I'll fix that in a second. Thank you, Roman. But right underneath that is where you're gonna put your YouTube username, which is what it says right here in the YouTube chat. That will help me identify you as a channel member, so then I can grant you access to all those advanced features on the website. So, with that being said, let me go ahead and fix that other thing real quick. File open recent. Let's see, where's it at? Whiskey Wednesday countdown. This should be 3. File, save. We'll go here. Hit refresh. Chat's gonna disappear for a second, but that's all right. Let's see, where is this? Okay. Browse. Oh crap! I gotta export. Export as. Duh. Export as. Yes. There we go. Now it says 33. Now we're accurate. Okay. All right. Oh, KJ's in here. He said he was working on it. Okay. No worries. No worries. So that's the thing. I'm sitting here telling you guys about all the additions that we just made to the website, and he's still adding more as we speak. So that's actually why it's acting up. So that's good. That explains a lot. But yeah, go check out the website, become a member for all the advanced features. It is pretty awesome. So with that being said, let's get to the chat and see what you guys are going on about. I'm gonna kind of skip through. I'm gonna try and avoid skipping as much as I can, but I can't read every single one of them to get caught up, or yeah, I'll never get caught up. So yes, that's the cool thing, Caden. You will be able to. It's like, it's not real gambling because you're not using your real money, but you can kind of like bet on the odds and stuff of different things. So we'll go in a little bit later once the website is working properly and KJ's done messing with it, and we'll go ahead and we'll enter some predictions, and then you guys can vote on them and stuff like that. Travis says, hey Savvy, I just joined yesterday around 4 p.m. Eastern and haven't gotten full access yet. Anything else I need to do? Put my YouTube in with joining. No, you shouldn't have to do anything else. We just have to approve it on our end, so just bear with us. Guys, it takes anywhere from like, if we see it like right away, instantly, we can do it right away. But give us up to like 24 hours to get you full access to the website, because we're still doing this manually. There's no way to generate a code when you become a YouTube member and then send you that code and have you put it in, because YouTube won't allow us to do that. So we have to kind of do a workaround. So Upper Robin says, can we argue about whether or not Jason is a cop on that thread? Sure, I don't care. Argue till the cows come home. Doesn't make you right. Hooligan says, I bet 500 cred on it. You spent all your cred right away. All right. Gibney says, yo, just joined. What's up, Sav? What's up, Gibney? How you doing? Jason is a parking enforcement officer. I didn't say cop. Let's see. You don't hear any music? You should hear music. Will Mac Daddy, you're not wrong. Guys, Jason is an alien. It's more likely he's an alien than a cop. What's up, Midnight Vice? How you doing, bud? Let's see. All the goats in one place. Sav, I'm very excited for #1 community. You should be up next to TGG. That would be really cool. That would be really cool if we could get that big. You know, that'd be amazing. So, and guys, like, as we get closer to launch, like when this game comes out, we're going to flip the site and turn it into like a community site for GTA 6. So we're gonna do like, you know, Easter eggs. We're gonna do clips of the week. It'll be community building for like getting you in the crew, the Banana Bunch, which is gonna be the crew in GTA 6 for my community. And, you know, we'll have other creator communities. We'll have like community battles where like maybe Bav's community goes head to head against my community and, you know, they lose over and over again. So we'll do all kinds of cool stuff, you know? Let's see. All the different info leaks about these tagging systems are crazy. This is really being built to be updated as it goes along from the looks of it. Yeah, I think you're right, T-Bert. What's up, Omar? I think this is definitely being built in such a way that they can add on to this for years. I think I don't think we're waiting another like 10, 12, 13 years for the next GTA experience. I think it'll be rolled out on this game and in the shape or form of like some kind of DLC content with a story. Let's see. Website is too peak. Everyone wants a piece. I don't want to play GTA 6. I want to be GTA 6. Built a chillin' man. Finally caught a Sav stream. Sav, I heard GTA 6 will have guns, 100%. Yeah, I think you're right, Xenox. I think you're right. Yeah, the GTA 6 document is on the info database page. That's one of the other cool things about the website. If you go there, you'll be able to get access to like all the patents and everything. So we'll flip back to this here for just a second. Let me go back to share screen. So if you go here and you go to, let's see if it's working now. I'm gonna hit refresh. Hold on. Yeah, it's still not working. But yeah, if you go to that page, it'll take you back to the info and database where you have access to like the mapping project, all the patents. You'll have access to the GTA 6 document. And if you become a member, there's something really cool in the vault, and that's all I can say about it. Is it back up? Okay, let me try refreshing the web page here. I don't think it's working for me. Let me try again. And if you are a member and you've seen what's in the vault, do not talk about it. Do not talk about it. Yanis! What's up, Yanis? What's going on? I have not. I started watching Salco's video about the April Fool's map, but I didn't finish it. I was in the middle of my workday when I saw that, and I'm like, oh man, I knew they were coming. I knew we were gonna get a lot of April Fool's stuff. I saw GTA Infinity posted a trailer 3 is here video, and I got like 5 seconds into that one. But yeah, the website for some reason is just lagging, guys. I don't know what's going on. Well, welcome to the chat, dude. It's good to have you in here. For those of you that don't know, Yanis is the man behind the GTA 6 mapping project, or one of them anyway. So he's one of the people to ask your questions to if you have questions about the map. Yeah, which, by the way, Yanis, since you're in here, all right, since you're in here, what is the likelihood that there is much more to the north of what we've seen so far? Like, is it even remotely possible, in your opinion, that we're connected to like a larger landmass up north? Or is this like just another like island kind of map? I know based on the evidence right now, right? But like, I want to know where your hopes and dreams are, Yanis. I want to know, you know, are you kind of hoping that this is going to be connected to something larger? Do you have hopes that it's going to be connected to something larger? I mean, you guys have spent more time on this map than anybody I know. Should be I registered, just came through. Awesome, awesome. Let's see, too much traffic. I think that might be why. We'll have to optimize it so it doesn't start lagging when there's a lot of traffic, because my gosh, when like trailer 3 drops, we need that. It's probably good that we're testing it right now, because when trailer 3 drops, you know, that's gonna be huge. Upper Robin, really? All right, that's the first one of the night.
You are a worthless piece of shit! Get out of my face!
You're fired.
I would love to have Yanis jump on a call. Yanis, you want to join the Discord and jump on a call, dude? In my opinion, I think it's an island, but it could go either way. So it's good that you're not like completely closed off to it, you know? He says, but it could be really cool and a breath of fresh air for it not to be an island anymore. Well, I'm really glad that you said that, because, you know, I have a running theory, and it's based way more on like hopes and dreams than any evidence that we have. But man, would it not be like so amazing if we were connected to a larger landmass and Rockstar like found a way to close off that landmass and gave us a good reason, you know, not to be able to explore that. And then like, as they drop new DLC and new map expansions, they kind of move that line further and further back and give us more, you know, stuff to explore. Oh, he says, I'm sorry, man, I can't. That's all right. That's all right. It was worth a shot. I just had to shoot my shot. But if you, have you checked out our website though? Because we have a link to your mapping project on there too. So everybody can discover your mapping project through the website. It's pretty cool. If you haven't seen it, it's savgames.com. Definitely go check that out. Let's see. First ban of the stream. Yeah, I knew it would come from one of the regulars. I think Hooligan is rubbing off on Upper Robin. Let's see. GTA is gonna be super crazy. Dupe's map was GTA 5, 99% close, so I trust him. Yeah, I mean, it impresses me every time I look at that thing, like the amount of work that you guys have put into that, like trying to get that as accurate as you can based on the screenshots and information. I mean, I always joke around and be like, they're measuring the length of shadows to give you distance measurements and all that, which, you know, it's just, it's crazy. It's crazy that you guys can get so close based on screenshots, you know? So I think it'll be like, from what we can see, I think you guys will be pretty damn accurate based on the map. I'm just curious about what we can't see, what we don't know yet. and why Rockstar hasn't shown us much of the northern part of the map, you know? Hey, Sav, did you hear about TGG saying April 3rd, April 7th, or May 12th? I did hear about that. I actually, I was talking with old Tej yesterday, and he said, I asked him, I said, hey, when we get trailer 3, you want to come back for another roundtable? And you know what he said? He said, yeah, I'd be keen to do that. So I'm like, yes! TGG's gonna do a roundtable when trailer 3 drops, guys. So we'll get TGG and some other folks. Maybe we'll do like a repeat of the first roundtable, you know, just as like a fun little, you know, everybody getting the group back together. So yeah, that'll be fun. Because I plan on playing a lot with these guys and some other folks once, you know, the game actually drops. And that's another reason I wanted to build this website, is because I wanted to have a place where we could like build these community events and all kinds of things and host all this stuff and plan it without you having to like be in a specific Discord, because a lot of people don't use Discord, you know, but they can access a website pretty easily. So it's just, I don't know, it's a little bit easier, I think. Cha says, just got off work, the wife is out of town, about to relax and watch my boy Sav. What's up, Cha? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Upper Robin says, nobody is rubbing on me, I've been this way. T Burton says, I think being connected to the LAN makes more sense. The systems are being set up to be added onto, so being able to expand the map later makes more sense to me. Yeah, I definitely think that is, I definitely think that's the way. I don't want to say that that's what they're doing, but like it feels like that would make perfect sense, you know? Like I can't see them doing the same old thing again, but maybe they are, I don't know. I'm glad you like the website, Yanis. I'm glad you like it. I want to see the inside of the prison. Well, you probably will. There, you know, there's at least some footage or screenshots of it, so I'm sure we'll see there. Robin, you are rubbing yourself, and we know it's a Seabird. All right, keep it PG, fellas, or at least PG-13. What are you drinking this time? I am drinking Old Faithful. I've got some Jack Daniel's Tennessee Apple going. Savvy, I'm driving your favorite GTA car right now. Oh, you're in the Sabre GT, huh? That's a badass car, dude. I love that car. Oh, I love that car. Sabre GT for the win, for sure. Bogan Bav says, too many hipsters in Mirror Park. Travis Angercat, Cat Grabber, you guys should have access now. Please check and DM me on Discord if you have issues. Thank you, Hooligan, for getting that sorted out. Specifically, Lucy in the showers. Filthy, you dirty, dirty man. Machiavelli, thank you for the $2 donation. Will you try and get an early copy of the game? They will likely not give out early copies of the game, guys. Even to content creators. I don't even think like TGG would get an early copy of the game. Rockstar just doesn't do that. They don't need to do that. You know, I'd be really surprised if any of us got early access to the game. I would love that. That would be amazing. But I just don't see them actually doing that. But either way, thanks for the $2 donation, brother. I appreciate it. Filter Man is cultured. Knight, what's up, Knight? Website is bomb, says Benzone likes it. I'm glad you guys like it. It's only gonna get better, and it's only gonna run better as we go. It's gonna get better. And not a single mirror in that park. By the way, real map update tomorrow. Okay. Well, thank you for letting us know. Can you give us anything on it? Anything interesting? Little sneak peek? Do you think servers will crash globally when everyone loads up the game? I hope not. God, I hope not. That would be terrible, right? That would be absolutely terrible. You may see creators getting to go visit a location to get to play for an hour or two early, but highly unlikely they get an early copy. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot of precedent for that. So I don't see Rockstar giving creators early access to anything, really. Oh, I meant a copy that was, quote, lost during distribution. So like an illegal copy, a stolen copy of the game? No, I won't be committing any crimes, but I'm sure there'll be more than a couple of trucks that get knocked over during their deliveries, for sure. So, I mean, just think about, you know, some of these people that are going to be driving these trucks and them knowing this information. I don't know. That would be wild, right? But thank you for the $2, bud. Appreciate it. Added 2 scenes from Mount Calaga. It already runs great in my experience. Take advantage of my fiber. I have good internet speed. That's the thing. Like the stream isn't lagging, and you know that's running fine. And but the website I think is just bugging out for me for whatever reason. Let me try. Oh, I think it might be working now. Let me check. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, it's I don't know what's going on. KJ, if you're in here, it's still bugging out for me. Maybe let me try using a different I'm gonna try using Microsoft Edge instead of Chrome. Maybe it's a Chrome issue for me. Log in, continue with Google. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Let's see if it's working now. All right. Are we working? Okay, it's working. It's working for Microsoft. It's not working for Chrome for whatever reason. Maybe it's a Chrome thing. I don't know. Okay, let me stream my screen here. Okay. So let's go back over here to articles. So we've already talked about this one, the dialogue system. You know, what I will say about that is I really want to believe that this is legitimate. You know what I mean? Like, I really want to believe this is a legitimate leak. It's just so hard to tell. And without having, like, you know, any more information behind it, you just never know. But what I will say is I think it's highly plausible. And this is kind of what I was saying last night on VPA's stream, but it's like Fallout, I think the entire Fallout game had like 111,000 lines of dialogue or something like that. And this is talking about 35,000 lines of dialogue just from January to today, which is, you know, April 1st. That's like 3 full months. So 35,000 lines of dialogue just in 3 months, and they've been developing this game for how long? You know, that's like, they surely didn't just start recording lines, right? They've been doing this for a while. So it's pretty interesting to think about that. Like, I wonder how that plays out. Like, do you get different dialogue lines walking into a convenience store and interacting with somebody behind the counter? Do you get different dialogue lines when you're being interacted with by the cops? Like, can you choose how to respond, you know, to certain things? Or like, you know, if you're running from the cops and somebody says something to you, do they shout it? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Sav, the reason I think the information is legit, even if the person isn't, is it goes along the same lines as a bunch of other systems patents we already know about, but could argue that that's why it's BS. What patents specifically are you referring to? Leak is probably fake, but I'm 100% sure the dialogue will be more immersive than and bigger than Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, I definitely agree with the second part of that. I'm still kind of on the fence whether it's real or not, but the dialogue being more immersive and bigger than Red Dead 2, absolutely, absolutely. That would, like, I'm expecting that. Like, if it's not better than Red Dead Redemption 2, I kind of view that as like okay, well, what were you doing, you know? Because dialogue kind of became really important with Red Dead Redemption 2, and they've got to expand on that. And here's another thing too. So this kind of ties into it. This article right here, this talks about Rockstar having a go nuts mentality and intense fat trimming rule. So basically what this is saying is, like, Rockstar, when it comes to developing these games, their motto is like, if it's really cool and exciting and awesome, build it. Just try and build it. Go nuts. Let's try and, you know, make whatever we can, and then we'll cut back the stuff that's maybe not working 100% the way we wanted it to, or, you know, maybe there's some problems here or there or whatever. So they build a lot and then trim out a lot. So there's probably a lot of content that was left on the cutting room floor for Red Dead Redemption 2, gameplay systems that they've spent the last however many years perfecting and then will introduce in Red Dead Redemption 2. And think about that same sort of mentality for the gameplay systems that they were probably working on for Grand Theft Auto 5, but couldn't perfect. And so they cut it out. It didn't apply to Red Dead Redemption 2 because maybe it had to do something with a car or driving or, you know, a police system or something, right? And then they roll that out for GTA 6. So I'm just saying, you know, it's in their nature to build a lot of really unique and interesting systems and then cut a lot of that stuff back out because it doesn't work quite like they wanted it to. So I'm really excited to see the stuff that was built for previous games that are now rolling out for GTA 6. The tagging, everything having tags for each different parts falls right in line with the patents and the kinds of things we're seeing in the 2022 leaks. Yeah, you're talking about the same patent that falls into the automatic or AI generated interior patent, that thing with the tagging system, and it works the same for so what T-Burton's talking about is like the same patent that will allow you to walk into an interior and it be like fully decorated and kind of automatically generated is the same tagging technology that they're using for their NPCs and a bunch of other things in the game. So for example, right, they may have, like, we're just gonna make up random numbers here. I'm not pulling these numbers from anywhere. Let's say you have like 100 different sets of legs for NPCs, right? And I'm not talking about clothing. I'm just talking about shapes, sizes, length, you know, that kind of thing, right? And then you have 100 sets of torsos, just like the hips up to the shoulders. And then you have 100 different sets of arms, and then 100 different sets of heads. And then you have, you know, 100 different sets of hands and feet. And then you can mix and match those within the realm of reality, what makes sense for the particular body type. And then you can sort of like later on add in like the clothing and all that. And you can start to see how you get really diverse looking NPCs, not to mention like the different shades and skin colors and all that stuff. And like you can have like a really dynamic looking collection of NPCs. So that is the tagging system, and that is very much a real thing. It's in the patent technology. If we go back here to the website, we go over here to the leaks and patent info. It's over, where did it go? Info and database, we scroll down here, patents. It is the, let's see. Where is it? Is it not on here? Did I not add this one? Nope, that's not it. Crap. Session management, no. Virtual navigation, no. Anti-cheat, no. Virtual character animation using, no. I don't think I've added it here. Oh, maybe this is it. Hold on. System and method for improved rendering of computer graphic models. I can't remember if this is it or not. You gotta like read through this thing and figure out exactly what the language is. because they don't like to advertise this stuff because they don't want everybody knowing exactly what they're trying to do. It's definitely one of the patents. It may be that one. It may be a different one. I feel like it might be a different one. I need to add it. But yes, it's in the patents. It's in the patent technology for sure. Greg's been a member for 5 months. Says, hey, Sav, Jason's a cop. Just kidding. April Fools. I don't care if you're just kidding.
You are a worthless piece of shit! Get out of my face!
You're fired.
Greg. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for popping in, buddy. Machiavelli says prone is combat. Diving was Red Dead Redemption 2, but no prone, so I kind of think it was sort of intended, but it should stay. Keep combat rolling and diving with full prone crawling. I agree. I like to be able to. I like the idea of being able to like dive in combat and then be able to like kind of crawl a little bit. Like I feel like that's kind of necessary, right? What's up, Mariah? Hooligan says I just want to run credit card scams on old people. Why does that not surprise me? The talk about it starts at 34 minutes. Prone would be cool, but I care more about combat, diving, driving, shooting. Prone, allegedly, it might not be in the game. I don't think people would mention that enough. You scroll down here. Lincoln Hawker says, I'd love to see clips from the alpha build that mistakenly put the wrong Lego pieces of NPCs together. I'm sure there were some monsters. Yeah, that would be really interesting to see, right? Yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff floating around the internet that's really hard to find, but not so hard to find for members. What? Okay, let's see, where we at? So it looks like the Pro is the best thing to run GTA 6. That was, so you're talking about the video that I just did. I am speculating. So this is kind of what I was talking about, right? So we all know that PlayStation just hiked their prices, or Sony just hiked their prices on their PlayStations. How possible do you guys think it is that those price hikes had more to do with Grand Theft Auto 6 being right around the corner than, you know, what they're claiming, and that's like the economy and RAM being more expensive and all that stuff? I personally think that maybe if it's not like a huge portion, it's at least a little bit, because if you think about it like this, right? Wasn't Sony weren't they just testing like 60 frames on the PlayStation 6 like last year and the year before that? Like the last 12 to 18 months? Like, I feel like if they reached a stable version of GTA 6 at 60 frames on the PlayStation 6 Pro, that would be a pretty good reason to be able to raise prices. But you couldn't raise prices. You couldn't announce that and then raise prices, because then you'd be accused of price gouging, I think, or monopolizing the console market. I don't know if it'd be true, but you could be accused of it. I think it would be a better play for them to raise their prices, blame it on the economy, prices go up, and then a month or two down the road, after the third trailer drops and they start talking about gameplay and how it's going to run and all that, you see some official PlayStation marketing because of the GTA 6 partnership, and they say GTA 6 will run smoother on a PlayStation 6 Pro. You can get a full 60 frames. What if that happens? You know what I mean? I think it's totally possible. Yana says 5 to 10%. That's fair. I mean, I know that I'm going like full tinfoil hat here. This is like 100% like conspiracy theory Sav, you know, like I understand that. But still, it's like, man, what a play. What a move. You know what I mean? Like if you were going to jack up your prices on your consoles, that would be the way to do it. And like the millions of dollars that they could make on that is pretty impressive. Like, you guys have to understand, the console market is like made up of 73% PlayStation users and like 27% Xbox users is expected for GTA 6. 72 or 73% PlayStation, right? They're expected to sell about 85 million copies of GTA 6 in the first 60 days alone. Okay? That's 62 million copies either downloaded or purchased and the disc slid into a PlayStation. 62 million copies. So imagine if you add the whole extra 30 frames to that. Imagine all those people that have like a base PS5 that would want to upgrade to a PS5 Pro. And now they make an extra $150 on every console sale. That adds up. I'm just saying. I mean, maybe I'm like over here by myself in conspiracy land, but EDP, something sitting in front of the computer yapping about a video game that no employed man cares about. What? Are you talking about me? Saibao? You're like a whole 2 letters off and on the wrong side of the alphabet if you're trying to spell Sav, dude. If you're gonna insult me, at least spell my name right. And I wonder how many of the 100 and some odd people in here have jobs that are interested in this game. I'd be curious to know. I think we have a miserable troll in the comments. That's rare. We don't get a whole lot of. We should have fun with them. We should have fun with them. We don't get a whole lot of miserable trolls in the comments anymore. Let's see. Is there a mod I can DM about the SixHub to get access to everything? Yeah. Hooligan, can you help out Pickle Diller? Can you get him sorted out? Pickle Diller, just go to the website, sign up, and then type your whatever your username you used in to sign up to the website. Type it in here, and Hooligan can get you sorted. Everybody in the chat that has a job, say, I have a job. Let's show this ding-dong how much of a ding-dong he is. I'll even participate. I have a job. I have 2 jobs. I have this job, and then I have my other job. Yo! Trey B the A5451, thank you for the $4.99, says, do you think the game is complete or playable or still being worked on? I think... So... Actually, I'm working on a script for a video right now that talks about that very thing. I think the game has been playable. I think the game has been playable since probably the last couple of months. Remember, they were originally planning on dropping this game fall of last year and then bumped it out to May of this year and then bumped it out again to December or November of this year. So I think the game is very much playable right now. I think they are still just polishing the hell out of it and trying to find every single bug they can, which is why they just they're hiring QA testers all over the world, like in Bangalore and India and a bunch of other places that are keeping it, you know, a tighter knit secret. But they are testing the heck out of this game right now. They're trying to find every single bug they can because they want this as polished as it can be when it launches. Can you imagine? Can you guys imagine if they delay this game twice, it comes out in November and it's not pretty close to perfect? They'll get raked over the coals for it. They'll be like, everybody will be like, what the hell was that extra 12 months of development time for if it's still broken? So yes, they're testing it, and I think, I very much think that the game is playable right now. It's just needing some more polish. Looks like a lot of us have jobs, man. So thanks for pulling that comment out of your ass, but why don't you lube it up and stick it back in there? Let's see. Upper Robin says government assistance and daddy's money. I'd love if Xbox can get their shit together and provide some competition to Sony. Yeah, that would be great. And I think they're working on that, actually. I think that's what this new Project Helix is going to be. I think that's probably the Sony beater. I don't know about Sony Beater, but it's definitely, well, yeah, I mean, maybe it is. If they can get that thing to run smoothly and give you access to the Steam library, it's game over, dude. PlayStation's kaput. You're gonna see, guys, okay, what you need to understand about, let's look at just Grand Theft Auto's player base, right? Grand Theft Auto's player base. Something like 43 or 47% of it is PC gamers. Or did I say Grand Theft Auto? I meant Grand Theft Auto 5. It's the whiskey, sorry. So Grand Theft Auto 5's player base is about 43 to 47% PC gamers. The other 54% is a split, and it's 73% PlayStation and 27% Xbox. There are more PC gamers than there are PlayStation users, and there are more than twice as many PC gamers as there are Xbox users, which makes sense because the PC is just an advanced Xbox. I'm sorry, I should say the Xbox is just a dumbed down version of the PC. So when Project Helix comes out, and you not only have all the Xbox games, but you have access to like Steam Library and everything else, it's probably game over. It's probably game over for PlayStation. They're gonna see a huge drop in sales unless they try and do something similar. Is he still crying over there? What a whiner. Just a Debbie Downer whiner. Hi, I'm Flying Nimbus and I got a job. I'm 34 and love games. There you go, bro. He reminds me of like one of those like, you know, 50-somethings that like grew up with his dad beating the hell out of him. He's like, ah, video games are for losers. Oh, man. Thank you for the $4.99, Nimbus. KC Soko! What's up, homie? What's the drink of the night? I am drinking what you got last time, Jack Daniel's Tennessee Apple, and I'm actually out of ice. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play a promo for the website, and I'm gonna go get ice. I'll be right back. We know a lot about Grand Theft Auto 6, but the information is spread far and wide. Until now, that is. We've been hard at work creating something special for you guys. It's called SixHub. SixHub is the most complete GTA 6 community on the internet right now. The moment you land on the homepage, you've got a live countdown, the latest news, my most recent video, and a community hype meter that tracks the copium levels of the GTA 6 community. We've also collected every official screenshot, trailer, and piece of Rockstar artwork and archived them in the media tab. Members can actually use our frame analyzer tool and go frame by frame through every single clip with up to 8 times zoom, and even take screenshots that automatically download as high quality PNGs. And if that wasn't enough, we have every major leak from 2018 to today broken down, sourced, and credibility rated. The info and database library covers the mapping project, the 2022 leak document, the patents, and much more. And then there's the vault, which is a tightly held secret for members only. The best part, signing up is completely free at savgames.com. But if you want full access to all the advanced features on the site, just join the YouTube channel membership for just $2.99 a month. Drop your YouTube username. Somebody shut that guy up. God, he's annoying. All right, so what were we saying? Old man yelling at the clouds, that's true. Spooky Luther says, whoa, Sav, too close to home there. What's up, Luther? Dude thinks we give a single F about his opinion, but he wrong. That's right. Get some Mountain Dew. I gave up soda, guys. I gave up soda. I have decided that I am going to go on a diet and start working out again. I would like to get into much better shape. I'm in terrible shape right now. I need to knock off about at least 40 pounds. So it's going to be like a we're getting back into shape again kind of deal. So I've sworn off soda, which is why I'm not drinking Mountain Dew and vodka. I don't know that Jack Daniel's is like a whole lot better, but I've been trying to eat better and like, you know, not drink soda. That's the biggest thing. Jack, Apple, and Sprite. Oh God, Upper Robin said, Sav, I made another official fan art. Or I made another fan art in the art channel of Discord if you're interested. Who is this? Snipe says, hey, Sav, did we finish that wish list you were planning on sending to Rockstar? We got about 75 out of 100. It would be cool to finish it, but maybe we can do that. Maybe we'll do that here in maybe we'll do that in about an hour. Thoughts on Rocco Pelosi? Should I know who that is? Rocco Pelosi, 2009 born American hockey forward playing for the U.S. national U17 team and committed to Boston College. What? Bav, I didn't know you watched hockey. Sav, join the live channel. Okay, hold on 1 second. Maniac King with a $5 donation. Don't forget the Series X is also $650. The 2 terabyte Series X is $800. They raised prices a while ago. Sony just held off as long as they could. That's true, and that's fair, and that would be like the biggest counter argument to what I was saying. But it is like really interesting to think. Like I will not be surprised if Sony announces a 60 frames. LMAO Rocco from GTA. What? Oh god, dude, you're going all the way back to the Ballad of Gay Tony. I guess a minor character in Grand Theft Auto 5. Rocco is a made member of the Ancelotti crime family and a distant relative of both Giovanni and Gracie Ancelotti. He is often seen alongside his uncle Vince, being more influential with the family than him despite his young age. What about Rocco? Are you saying as like a character in GTA 6 or something? Lazy Gun Guy says, I'm 40, disabled, living with my parents, bring on GTA 6. Let's freaking go, GTA 6. I've been on the same vibe lately, only eating red meat, fish, whole grains, and steamed veggies. Ooh, that sounds really good. I like fish. My wife does not like fish. So like if I buy a bunch of fish, it's like I either have to eat all of it or it doesn't get eaten. Finish the wish list. Okay, we'll finish it. We'll finish it. Bogan Bav says, too many sugars in soda. Lucky I found an alternative. I wonder where we're going with that. Use code BAV for 10% off gamer subs at checkout. Website optimized, good to go. Thank you, KJ. I appreciate you, brother. Everybody say WKJ in the chat. He has put in seriously, like, he's worked on this website a lot more than I have. He's the one coding everything, programming everything, getting it all set up. He's put in a lot of hours. He'll call me at like 9 o'clock in the morning when I'm just waking up. He's like, so I've been working on this for a little bit and I wanted to go ahead and do this. And I'm like, dude, you are just crushing it. So thank you, KJ, seriously, for giving us this website. We wouldn't have it if it wasn't for you, bro. Dr. Pepper, zero is my addiction. Oh, dude. I'm a Mountain Dew guy. Like if I'm drinking soda, I'm drinking Mountain Dew, and it's bad. If I have to tell my wife, you can't even have it in the house. If it's in the house, even I have a hard time not drinking it. So I said, if you're gonna go and buy soda, if I'm done drinking soda, please do not bring Mountain Dew into this house. I'm weak. Hawks fan, Matt, man, good for you getting healthier. Thank you, appreciate it. You get to kick his ass in GTA 5. It's been so long, guys. It's been so long. Banana and fish. Go on the Strauss diet. Red meat for breakfast. I would love to. That just sounds expensive. Sav, how many GTAs have you played? My first GTA ever was San Andreas, and I've played every one since. I played every GTA going back to GTA 2. I did play the first one, but it was a little bit before my gaming time. But I also have the memory of a goldfish. So that's why I am no good at like trivia games and all that stuff, because I can't remember anything. I think yeah, we're not going to say that. Sav, try Mountain Dew Zero. At least if you drink them, it's no sugar. Yeah, I don't see the point really, to be honest. Like, I'm one of those, like, if I'm going on a diet and I'm working out, like, I have to be all in. I have to be all in. If I have like one toe outside of diet land, I'll end up getting all messed up. I'll be like, well, it's just one cheeseburger. You know, get a cheeseburger, might as well get a fry. If I'm getting a fry, might as well get a soda. I've only had one cheeseburger meal this week. What's one more? You know what I mean? Like, that's what happens. Critical Roleplay with the $9.99 super sticker. Doesn't even want to say anything. He just wants to drop $10. Thank you, Critical. I appreciate you, buddy. We know we love you so much around here. Abandon says, long story short, Sav, the reason people think GTA 6 may happen on Switch 2 is because look at the current consoles. GTA 6 is coming to Series S, which is weaker than Switch 2, PS5, and Series X. Is it really? Is the PS... Wait, the Series S is weaker than the Switch 2? Is that true? Is that really true? Jersey Mikes, you guys are making me hungry. Just kidding, I know you're on a diet. Red meat can be cheap. Buy round steak and make chicken fried steaks. I think when you fry it, that kind of like, you know, takes whatever health benefits of eating red meat out of it, right? Is Chili here? Chili's here. Welcome back, Chili. Been lurking for a bit while I was getting settled. Well, welcome back, buddy. All in all going well. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to have you back. Bogabav says, if TGG gets me into GTA Jeopardy, I'd sweep. You probably would sweep. Like, Bav knows way more about stuff than I do. So, like, when it comes to, like, GTA knowledge, like, again, I have the memory of a goldfish. Even if I, like, played a game and saw a character and knew that character's name at the time of playing the game, my ability to, like, recall that information is non-existent. So, you know, it is what it is. Vinewood Public Access, what are we not gonna say? What? I don't know. What am I supposed to not say? Casey Soka said, I've kind of stopped drinking soda except for mixed drinks. Yeah, I mean, soda's bad for you, dude. It's so bad for you. So bad for you. There you go. T. Burton said, the Switch 2 has more RAM but weaker GPU, CPU, so it's not really stronger than the Series S. I was going to say, the Switch 2, I don't know, that just didn't sound right to me, but I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. Grab a couple extra burgers for a late night snack too. Bav, stop it, dude. Stop it. Why do you hate me? Greg with the $5 donation said, I've started dieting in the past week or so. I'm eating steak, eggs, apples, and other fruits for fiber and vegetables. I like steak burgers. Let's go, Greg. That's awesome, dude. I'm glad that you're feeling good, eating good. Actually, it was Midnight Vice of all people that I was kind of talking to. I had no idea the dude was a personal trainer, by the way. If you haven't seen Midnight Vice's channel, you guys need to go check him out. I've been sitting in his live stream since we ended the Whiskey Wednesday last week. I've been watching his live streams like all this past week and weekend, and I've been hanging out in there and getting to know him a lot. He's a really cool dude. But yeah, he's a personal trainer, and he got me feeling like, oh, dude, I need to do better. I need to eat better. I need to take better care of myself. So I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. Y'all are gonna see. We're gonna go from fat Sav to like fit Sav by the time GTA 6 comes out. Greg says, I'm also starting to eat more chicken, pork chops, and leaner burgers, as well as healthier varieties of bread, since bread is unhealthy. That's true. Bread is very, very much not healthy. Midnight Vice is underrated. You guys need to be like watching his content. His streams are a lot of fun, and he's super good with like keeping up with the chat and like talking with everybody and making sure that he engages with everybody. He's a good dude. He's good people. You should go check him out. Spooky Loser says, eat soluble fiber, eat ginger every morning. I don't know if I could eat ginger. Maybe soluble fiber, I don't know. Series S can't even handle its own dashboard, says Pav. Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah, let me, I forgot. Let me, see, this is what I mean, the memory of a goldfish. I told Luther I would jump into the chat. Hey, sorry, buddy. I totally forgot. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I used to be in pretty good shape, and I was down, like, my, like, prime operating weight is like 180 pounds. So I'd like to get back down to that and start lifting again and all that, get jacked. Try and get the Jason bod by the time GTA 6 comes out. Welcome, Ben Forrester, to Sav's Sack of Friends. What's up? What'd you say? At what person? Oh God, it's Upper Robin. I already know. Did he draw me? Oh, Jason in a cop uniform. Oh my gosh. You know what? How did you, is that AI generated? Oh, they can't hear you? Okay, hold on, let me fix that. 1 second, guys. I hate that Discord does this. You can't just say like, yeah, make sure you're picking up Discord. You have to switch to the actual channel. No, that's not it. We want, where's Discord? Where you at? Discord. Is that it? Okay, try talking now.
Hey guys, hello.
There
Hi.
it is. It's working now. Let's see. Is TGG still on his hiatus? No, he's back. TGG's back. He posted a video today. Sav is going to be looking like Jason on the roof. Yeah, with any luck and a whole lot of help. Yeah, maybe. I wouldn't go that far. I would just be happy to, you know, not be jiggly. I don't want stuff to jiggle when I move. That, you know, that's mission accomplished if we can get there. Sav is schizophrenic. Sometimes.
He's talking to nobody.
Why did TGG say early April for trailer 3 and now he's saying May? He said something about April. I don't think he was full committing. Was he full committing to trailer 3 in April? But then he did say it was kind of a hunch, you know? He wasn't basing that on any particular bit of information, I don't think. April 7th or May 12th. I'm May 12th. So if you guys look at the website, let me show you this again. So let's go back to this. We'll go back to screen share. So if you go to the website. Oh. And, oh, shoot. Hold on. What am I doing here? Sorry. And then you go over to the Spec Hub. So I've posted, let's see, somebody else posted in here? Yep, see, we already have somebody else posting in here. But yeah, so I posted trailer 3 will drop between May 12th and May 15th. That's my official prediction. My official prediction is that trailer 3 will drop between May 12th and May 15th. I decided to do a 3-day window because it's Rockstar Games we're talking about. But we know the investor call is around the 15th. So with the investor call being in May, Take-Two will, this is my reasoning, Take-Two will want to have something going into it. After the last 2 delays and the launch of Google's new Genie 3, gaming investors are antsy, which is true. I fully expect trailer 3 before the call, and it makes the most sense that it comes within a few days of it because they want maximum hype levels going into the investor call so then they can start talking numbers. You want to be able to go to that investor call and say, we had 135 million views in the first 24 hours on this trailer, guys. Like, this is where you want to be investing your money. So, that's my prediction. No, midnight, not May 26th. I think May 26th is way too late. There's a much better case for them dropping trailer 3 before the investor call than after the investor call. And I believe the investor call is May 15th. Somebody can fact check that. Boys want to look like Jason, but men want to look like Cal. Hogan Bab says, anyone else watching from the shitter? Yeah, I mean, if the goal is to look like Cal, then mission accomplished. I'm already there. T. Burton says the same thing. So, you know, but yeah, no, I just want to be healthier, you know? Like, when I was 18, I started smoking. Actually, when I was 17, I started smoking. And I smoked until I was like 23 years old, heavily, like a pack a day. And then my daughter was born, yes, at 23 years old. I know that's young. And I decided to quit smoking. So I kind of battled it for a little while. And then in the end, it came down to me saying, you know what, I'm done. I'm done. It made me, I was like mad. I'm like, I'm done smoking. This is ridiculous. I just put it down, never picked it back up. So the point of that story is, I can't remember. No, the point of that story is saying, like, you know, when I commit to something, like, I will not like fully quit unless I like commit to something. So like when I say I'm done drinking soda, like I'm legit, like I'm done drinking soda. I will not drink any more soda. Because I've now gotten angry at the fact that I seem to, you know, can't put soda down. So Bav said the toilet, aka the office, because that's where shit gets done. Hooligan said Little Caesars did a number on me tonight. New item in Discord art. What are you guys doing over there? Art. Oh my God, really? Really?
You look spiffy. You're spiffy.
Can you guys see that? Sav is a cop, confirmed. Oh my gosh. Roman says, Sav, my bet is May 10th. I don't think you're far off. I mean, honestly, it could be May 10th. I think it could literally, Trailer 3 could come up to a week prior to the investor call on May 15th. So that would put us somewhere between the 8th and the 15th. I tend to think it's going to be between the 12th and the 15th, personally. Sav, you ever tried cannabis? I can't even talk. Sav, you ever tried cannabis before? If so, thoughts on it? I have. I used to smoke quite a bit of cannabis when I was younger. And I gave up on it because I didn't like feeling stupid. No judgment. If anybody likes to smoke, like, I totally get why. It's relaxing. You have a good time. Food tastes better. You know, like, I get it. I get all the reasons why. But I will tell you that I think a lot of my memory issues, if I'm being honest, a lot of my memory issues I feel like stem from the amount of cannabis I used to consume when I was younger. So I think for that reason in particular, that's one of the main reasons I don't do it anymore. Because I don't like feeling like, I like being on it, you know? And you definitely don't feel on it when you're smoking a lot of weed. What's up, Greg? With the $20 donation. Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Schumacher is back. I've also been dealing with low vitamin D, so my doctor told me to take vitamin D with vitamin K2. Vitamin K2 helps the body absorb vitamin D. I think the reason I've been feeling so bad for so long was because of low vitamin D. D plus K is working. That's good. I'm really glad you're feeling better, Greg. I'm really, really glad you're feeling better. And thank you for the
I'm waiting for like a dick joke, and that was I.
I think you probably were. It didn't even cross my mind. But that is definitely worth a banana dance, Greg. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for the $20. I really appreciate it. Seriously, thank you. Jordan Justice is here. What's up, Jordan? He says, hey, y'all. T. Burton, when did the investor call date get announced? I don't know, but I felt like I saw, when is the Take-Two May earnings call? Oh. So Market Chameleon lists a potential date of May 15, 2026 based on previous trends. But Take-Two's Interactive's fiscal fourth quarter 2026 earnings call, release, and conference call are expected on May 21st, according to Zacks Investment Research. So we have two different dates. We have May 15th and we have May 21st. That's interesting. The plot thickens. Chili said it crossed my mind with the zucchini or the squash emoji. Or eggplant. Sorry, eggplant. I don't know my vegetables. See, I told you, I'm fat. Sav, did you hear about the GTA 4 leak that happened over the weekend? I did hear about that. I did not really look too much into it because I'm not really interested in going back and looking at GTA 4 stuff, to be completely honest with you. But I did hear about it. Yeah, and I think GTA 6 O'Clock covered it too. Don't smoke and don't do drugs, kids. Absolutely. Generic Jerry said don't do drugs and don't smoke. That's right, don't do it. It looks like you're looking up to Jason at the roof with his shirt off. Oh, in that picture? Oh my God. We all need more vitamin D in the winter, says Derek. Greg says, I'm not out of the woods yet. I've been feeling some slight improvement in the past week or so. Well, that's good, dude. Just keep taking care of yourself. Get plenty of rest, drink a lot of water, and eat healthy, and you should be starting to feel a lot better. What do you want to see in trailer 3? I want to see the northern part of the map, damn it. I want to see a northern coastline. Either that, or I want to see like mountains in the distance that are like very clearly a part of like a connected landmass, which they're not going to do. They're not going to do that, but it would be really cool if they did. I would like to see some more like action, you know, maybe some shooting. I would like to hear some sound effects from guns. You know, I want to hear more like of the world. There's always like a ton of like really intense music and all that stuff, and all that's good, but I want to hear more sound effects. I want to see more of the world. I'd like to see more stuff on the water, like in the water, maybe like out on boats or, you know, scuba diving, stuff like that. You know, anything like that, I would be happy to see. Hey, Sav, need you to hype me up on GTA 6. I'm not feeling it. Please help. Oh, well, brother. It's coming. GTA 6 is coming. Just hang in there. We got a lot of great news. Go to the website. You know what? Go to the website. Here's what we'll do. Tell you what. Tell you what. I can fix this problem. I can fix this problem. Give me 1 second. I can fix your lack of hype. Okay, just for you, Racing Road, we are taking the elevated copium levels to critical copium event. We're at a critical copium event just for the rest of the stream, and then I'll drop it back down. But if that doesn't get your blood pumping, I don't know what does. So go to the homepage. See that? We're at heavy copium, level 4 copium index. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Let's get some W's in the chat. Let's get some GTA 6 hype in the chat. Let's lift his spirits and make Racing Road feel excited again. GTA 6 is going to be like the best game ever, guys. And we're literally like, how many here, let's look. We're 231 days away. That's 33 Whiskey Wednesdays away from playing the coolest game that has ever dropped. Okay? That's like 2/3 of a calendar year. Hang in there. We're almost there. We're in the final stretch. We've been waiting 13 years, fellas. 13. I have anyway. Because as soon as I was done with the story, I started getting hyped for GTA 6. So we're almost there, guys. Get hyped. Get hyped. Hype, 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 hype. Midnight Vice says, not hyped for GTA 6. Are you even a real person? Everybody has a down day. Everybody has a down day. Give him some slack. Give him some slack. T-Burton said that made me laugh harder than it should have. See, I don't know my vegetables. I'm fat. But I get your take on cannabis too, Sav. I like dry vaping. Just started on cannabis a few months ago. Music sounds way better, like the 80s genre for sure. Colors are also brighter. Helps with social anxiety. Look, no, don't get me wrong. Like there are people out there that like really benefit from using cannabis. Like my wife and I, like my son was born with autism, right? So like we've talked about at some point like getting him like the legal classification, whatever it is, for like, you know, CBD oils or just like a very low dosage or whatever to just kind of like help him, because it's shown to have benefits with that kind of stuff. We haven't decided what we're going to do on it, but I used to smoke a lot when I was younger, and I know plenty of people that smoke. I don't have a problem with it. I just think that if you're going to do that, just be prepared to suffer some memory loss and, you know, some basic computing strength or whatever however you want to phrase that. Degradation. Yes, exactly. That's just how it goes. It's the same with, you know, drinking alcohol, you know? But yeah, so that's my opinion on that. Bab said, I thought the copium index was an average from every one individual meter. No, it's not. It's something that I get to set. He's a dictator, Bab. Yeah, it's something I get to set. We originally like had it set like that because we wanted to do that, but the problem was like nobody was really adjusting their hype level. It sat like at the average for like 3 or 4 days. We're like, okay, well, if nobody's going to adjust their own meter, then we'll have to adjust it here on the website. So Maxcom Whiskey says, hope the main airport will be enterable. I'm sure it will be. Like, you talk about the runway and stuff, or you talk about like the, you know, like security and like baggage claim and all that. Joel says, when you did cannabis, Sav, did you ever smoke from an apple before? No, I haven't. I've never smoked from an apple, but I did. Let's see, I feel like we made I feel like I made a pipe out of aluminum foil one time when I was like 17 or 18 years old. Like, that was a long time ago. I don't even remember exactly how it was done, but yeah. Don't do drugs, kids. Let's see. Have you no doubt Rockstar is going to exceed my expectations? Oh, I have no doubt that Rockstar is going to exceed my expectations, just like with Red Dead, with features I didn't even dream of. They're the best in the business. That's what I'm saying. Guys, this is the same developer that made shrinking horse nuts a thing, okay? All right? If you want to get hyped for GTA 6, go play Red Dead Redemption 2. Just boot it up. Run around in that world for like 10 minutes, and then remember that that came out in 2019, okay? We're 7 years later. 7 years later. That's all right, Bav. We can cut that part of the stream out. I knew I was walking a line there. Stock the snack cabinet. That's right. Yeah, moderation is good to have for sure with everything in live, Sav. Do you want a stock market GTA 6 online? I think a stock market would be really cool. I definitely think like if they have some kind of way for you to invest your money, that would be really, really cool. And then like real estate, even better. I hope hospitals are enterable too.
But it's not really like a live stock market.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they kind of had like the bare bones of it, you know, but they should definitely add like a real actual stock market. It'd be really nice to like be able to, like, what I was so excited for with GTA 5 is when you had that mission where you could affect the stock price by was that the J, oh my gosh, what is the name of that mission? See, this is why you don't do drugs. I can't remember the name of the guy, but the guy that you assassinate and like affects the stock market price of the company he runs in GTA 5, like that.
Oh, with the phone?
Yeah, exactly. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. I can't remember. I remember his name is like Jay something, and I can't remember the name of the mission or the name of the company because my brain is stupid. Jay Norris, yes, thank you, Upper Robin. But yeah, I really thought that we'd be able to like affect the stock market like that. Like, you know, maybe go in and you blow up a certain amount of cars or whatever, and then all of a sudden that stock price drops a little bit. But like, you couldn't do that. So it would be really nice to see, like, maybe they could integrate some kind of missions, or Life Invader, yes, thanks T. Burton. Maybe they could integrate some kind of missions into the game where you could access, you know, the inner workings of a particular company. Team Mark Zuckerberg. You could access like the inner workings of a particular company and then like do something to their company that would cause them to like really struggle business-wise, and then you could like bet against the market and then make money doing it that way. That would be a really cool way for them to incorporate like the stock market into side missions and online. That would be really cool. Snipe said, did you check out the mapping project today? I did see the video, the April Fool's video, yeah. T. Burton said Bavy talks about people joining his sack. That's a fair point. Probably get away with a little bit more, but we don't want to walk too far across that line. Red Dead Redemption 2 low-key proves simulation theory. You're gonna have to elaborate on that one, Terry. I reckon they'll have in-game crypto, says Bav. That would be really cool. Red Dead 2 was a stress test for the Rage engine to test systems Rockstar planned on implementing into GTA 6 on a much higher scale and density. I agree with that completely, DJ Ward. I've been saying for a while that, you know, Rockstar, whenever they're building their current game, they have their next game in mind, and they're testing things that they want to ultimately have in the later iteration of GTA or Red Dead. So they absolutely, like, for example, Guarma. I fully believe that Guarma and Cayo Perico were like test grounds for like what their sort of tropical GTA 6 islands were gonna be like. Nah, because a stock market affected by players would eventually lead to insider trading. Well, yeah, I mean, that's the whole point, right? That's the whole point. Like, you play the market. Like, for example, if you have access to a certain mission that can affect the stock market, you buy into that stock. I don't know. I think they can find a cool way to do it for sure. Franklin's assassination missions are literally that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Bav. Red Dead Redemption 2, but they should have it in GTA 6 online. That's what I'm saying. Like, they need to elaborate. We need more of that. I wasn't saying that they didn't have it. I'm saying we need more of that. Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough win. I don't know. Do you guys want to see me play Red Dead Redemption? Actually, Bav, would you play Red Dead Redemption online with me? Hey, Sav, I'm 17. I just got my first job. Got to pay for GTA 6 somehow and start tomorrow. Do you have any tips for starting a new job? Yeah, show up on time and do everything they tell you to do. And understand that you're starting at the bottom of the totem pole, and it's only going to suck for a while. You got to put in your time. My dad used to tell me when I was younger that you get paid for your discomforts. So just understand that when you clock in, that company owns you for the next 8 to 9 hours, and then you can clock out. But in the meantime, just do whatever you can to improve the life of the owner and become your boss's best friend, and you'll be all right. Will you do a PS5 gaming session? Maybe. I need to get an Elgato capture card first. I need to get a capture card. Chief Supreme! Sup, chap? Sup, Sav? What's good, man? I wonder if Rockstar will make fun of themselves by having a video game inside GTA 6 where it keeps getting delayed, and some of the NPCs around the whole map will maybe make comments about that video game. That could be funny. That could be funny. I would laugh so hard if there was, like, you know, if they had some version of some dude wearing like a banana hat that was like, you know, making videos about some game that was coming out, and he was just like some like fat slob eating pizza or whatever, and they're just like totally hating on me. I mean, I wouldn't even be mad. I'd be like, that's awesome. That's awesome. Jiren, pay attention, listen to what you are told, and remember, you don't know what you are doing yet, so don't think you can tell them how it should be done right off the bat. That is great advice. Yeah, that is great advice from T. Burton. You're coming in at the ground floor, you gotta earn your stripes, man. You're gonna take a lot of shit, and that's okay. It's just part of it. Everybody did it. Everybody's done it. They won't ask you to do anything else that they haven't done, you know, previously. Oh, for online with stock market, I can already smell the money glitches. That's true. But if they could figure out a way to like prevent that, you know what I mean? Blind Fury said, yeah, I'd watch it. Okay. Mrs. Sav would get into it. She might, yeah. She might. We could have some kind of like ragamuffin gang. My daughter plays Red Dead Redemption 2. I was 13 when GTA 5 released. Now I'm 26. I'm not getting any younger. Red Dead Online is torture, Sav. What do you mean it's torture? How is it torture? I'd like to see Mrs. Sav play Red Dead Redemption 2 and you commentary. Jordan Justice says, I've been replaying GTA 5 story, kind of forgot how shallow it is compared to Red Dead Redemption 2, which I know that's the GTA way, but hope it's at least a mix in GTA 6. Yes, so I've been saying for a while now, I sincerely hope that GTA 6 is kind of a nice mixture of GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2. I would like a more serious story surrounded by a less serious world. You know what I mean? Go and do whatever you want in the world, participate in whatever shenanigans you want to get into, but when it comes to like the story and the feel of the game, make it a little bit more, you know, dramatic, a little darker, a little grittier, a little more realistic. You know what I mean? Bab said, I wouldn't mind playing GTA 5 online on PS5 to get me used to the console controller. That means I have to. That means I'd have to download GTA 5 on PlayStation and go buy a capture card. But I suppose I need to do it anyway. The capture card anyway. All right, Bav. We'll talk about that. We'll be talking about Righteous Slaughter 8 that's been in development for a decade. The best ability is availability too. That's true. That is true. That's why I said show up on time and put in the work. Oh, a money glitch into the max. If there's a money glitch, I'm doing it. I'll be duping as many adders as I need. Only 596 days left. What are you talking about, 596? Get out of here. On PC, it is, except when I get money drop from a modder. Who all got money in GTA Online? Like, who all was gifted millions? I'll raise my hand. I was. When the game first dropped, I 100% got some money given to me. There's only 2 playable characters, so it's a lot more intimate. I hope it's more grounded in the story. I agree. That's what I'm saying. Like, because it's the 2 playable characters and they're both going through some really dramatic stuff, I hope it's more, like, serious, you know? I don't want this, like, silly, like, back and forth, bros kind of prodding each other kind of vibe. You know what I mean? The Series S won't just explode trying to run GTA 6. It'll vaporize. It'll struggle, I feel like. It'll struggle a little bit. Feels like 596 days. It's 232 days until November 19th. It's actually, if you go to the website right here, buddy, it is actually 231 days, 2 hours, 45 minutes, and 14 seconds until GTA 6 arrives. So how about them apples? My biggest regret is keeping my nose clean during the money apocalypse because I didn't want to get banned just to see everyone keep the money. Yeah, you kind of missed out. It's Grand Theft Auto. It's a crime simulator. If they're not going to patch that out, that's on them. Will you cry when GTA 6 comes out? 15 years of waiting? No, I won't cry. But there are very few things in life that that make me cry, and that's not one of them. I think GTA 6 be the first Rockstar game. Do you feel like a relationship simulator? God, I hope not. Can you imagine having to ask Lucia where she wants to eat?
We play video games to get away from our wives.
Exactly. No, thank you. I hope Rockstar isn't that stupid. Rockstar gave me $20 million for a mansion, if that counts. That's true. Bav is like, he's in good with Rockstar, guys. He's got all the insider information. If you want all the dirty little secrets, Bav's the one to talk to. It's not a struggle. Rockstar are the kings of optimization. Well, do you remember the launch of GTA Online? They definitely struggled. They definitely struggled. Savvy think we'll start the story as Jason or Lucia. I feel like Lucia is kind of the main character in this game. Lucia is kind of like the she's kind of like the Michael, I think, and Jason is kind of like the Trevor, you know? Trevor, obviously a pivotal character of the story. You couldn't tell GTA 5 without him, but like Michael, the story is kind of told around Michael's perspective for the most part. And then Trevor comes in and then, or well, I guess Michael and then you got Franklin and Trevor and all that, but I don't know. I guess you could argue that it's told from Franklin's perspective. I mean, you got the 3 different perspectives, but I feel like that story was more heavily on Michael. I don't know. Am I wrong for thinking that? You know, obviously there's no like main character, but like, I don't know. Relationships in GTA 4 were annoying AF. San Andreas wasn't bad, but it was a bit much in 4. Yes, it was pretty annoying in 4. I'll give you that. Spider-Man Mad says, so what do you think about the relationship meter leak then? Was there a leak about the relationship meter? I don't think there was a leak, was there? God, that goes way back, doesn't it? I don't know that there was ever a leak about a relationship meter. I think it's heavily speculated that there might be some kind of relationship mechanic and not so much a meter, but like, you know, you'll kind of know where you stand with the other person. And I've been talking about that for a while as like an interesting feature if they added it, but I don't know that there's been any kind of leak about a relationship meter. Maybe I'm wrong. Bav's dad is Strauss Zelnick, confirmed. I wasn't gonna say anything, guys, but the Aussie accent, that's fake. He actually lives here in the United States, and it's, you know, Strauss was talking the other day about how he has a son that does stand-up comedy. His other son is a YouTuber. His name is Boga Bav. Lucia, man, confirmed. Jason could just have a loose cannon side that haven't been fully showed yet. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Do we know how he was discharged from the military? I don't think so. Well, let's go to the website and we'll scroll down here and we'll go to the main Rockstar website and we'll see. Jason Duvall. Jason wants an easy life, but things keep getting harder. Jason grew up around grifters and crooks. After a stint in the army trying to shake off his troubled teens, he found himself in the Keys doing what he knows best, working for local drug runners. It might be time to try something new. I don't know that he was like dishonorably discharged or anything like that. It doesn't say anything like that. It says after a stint in the army trying to shake off his troubled teens. So it sounded like he went into the army trying to like better himself. But afterwards he found himself in the Keys doing what he knows best, working for local drug runners. So that's Brian, right? So that's instantly like his connection to Brian. Might be time to try something new. And then Lucia, let's see. Meeting Lucia could be the best or worst thing that ever happened to him. Jason knows how he'd like it to turn out, but right now it's hard to tell. So I guess that's evidence for Bav's thought. I don't know, they do list Jason first. They do list Jason first, guys. I don't know if that matters. Lucia's father taught her to fight as soon as she could walk. Life has been coming at her swinging ever since. Fighting for her family landed her in the Leonida Penitentiary. Sheer luck got her out. Lucia's learned from her lesson. Only smart moves from here. So this is sheer luck got her out. This is why I was speculating that Jason has been contacted not as a police officer or a fed, but by the police officers or the feds. Specifically, I think it might be that sketchy guy that we don't know anything about. And I think Jason was contacted and said, hey, if you come to work with us and set up these bad guys, we'll let Lucia out. And so that's what I think the sheer luck got her out thing is for. I think that Jason probably struck some kind of deal and they're working with, not as the feds, but with the feds to like, you know, set up whoever. And I think that's when things go south and then everybody's kind of on the hunt for him. I know, it's a weird conspiracy. She has Apple Pods in both of her picks. Never noticed. You never noticed that? Yeah, yeah. She's got the ear pods here. She's got them here.
Hey, Seth.
Yeah.
Do you plan on bringing people into the Discord tonight?
Yeah, let's do that. You know, it's 10:22 right now. Let's go ahead and start doing calls. If you guys want to, if anybody wants to be on the stream, go ahead and join into the Discord. The link should be in the description of this live stream to join the Discord. Just click on that, click join, and then make sure you go to the, let's see, what channel is it? You'll go to the welcome channel and then rules and roles, and make sure you just hit confirm to all the rules. And then go ahead and join the waiting room. The waiting room is in the Discord under, let's see, where is it?
All right, I'll be down there to talk to them and send them up when they're ready.
Okay, sounds good. Looks like we got somebody in there already. Looks like Zach's in the waiting room. So we'll do some calls. We'll do some calls, guys. Bro did 11 tours in Iraq. I mean, maybe. Dude, yes, there's a relationship meter leak. Where? When was that? Now I gotta look this up. Yo, what's up?
Hey, man.
What's up, Zach?
I got some what if theories on GTA6.
Okay.
And one of my theories is if the ending, like if you have, let's say they have a relationship meter, like with a high honor or low honor from RDR2, as what if like a high honoring ending would be Jason and Lucia getting married?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's possible. Like, you know, everything, like, if there's, like, some kind of honor system built into it. Yeah, I mean, TGG, when we did the roundtable, said that he didn't like the idea of multiple endings. And I found that interesting because I'd never really thought about it, you know, whether or not I prefer multiple endings. And what I'll say is, like, I really like the way they did Red Dead Redemption 2. And it made you feel like you're responsible for what happens to those individuals in the game, you know, even if it's just loosely. So I like
Yeah,
the idea of there being like a good ending and a bad ending and all that based on how you handle the dynamic between the two of them. But yeah, I mean, I could totally see it ending like that, like they get married or, you know, whatnot, and then you kind of your husband and wife or whatever, you know.
Yeah, I think RDR2 was the best game I ever played.
I agree. Yeah, I'm with you 100%. Like I've told multiple people that Red Dead Redemption 2 is by far like the distance between GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 for me is massive. Like Red Dead Redemption 2 is just like heads and shoulders above GTA 5.
Yeah, I mean, like stuff we didn't even thought of about Red Dead Redemption 2, they added it in the game anyway.
Yeah. Yep, that's true. And that's kind of it's going to be the same case for GTA 6. So when GTA 6 drops, there's going to be a ton of things in the game that you're like, oh my God, I didn't even think about this. Even me, like all the things that, you know, I've come up with or thoughts or speculation or, you know, like tinfoil hat conspiracy theory, I'm going to be surprised by plenty of stuff. So, you know, that's just how Rockstar does it. They want to set your expectations and then exceed them.
Yeah. If they're going to make it the best game ever made, they'd rather do it right.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine that they wouldn't do it right. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not overly concerned about it.
Yeah. Yeah, and just some other stuff I was thinking about a little bit is, like, do you think when we drive in the beach, do you think our tires will get stuck in the sand in GTA 6?
I want to say yes, because that's how I would have it. But knowing Rockstar and their desire to make the game accessible for a thumbless monkey, no. I think we'll be able to drive up in the sand like it's some kind of like NASCAR racetrack. I just don't see Rockstar making it super realistic on that end. You know what I mean? Like, they have a tendency to make it a little too arcadey, in my opinion. So, you know, yeah, I mean, stuff like that, I don't think we'll get stuck in the sand.
And do you think there'll be UFO weird missions?
100%. Yeah. Dude, we got Florida, Bermuda, and the Bahamas create the Bermuda Triangle. So if we have the Bahamas and we have a version of Bermuda, there you go. You've got the Bermuda Triangle right there. That's like a hub for like weird paranormal stuff happening, including UFOs and, you know, Loch Ness and whatever else you can think of.
Yeah.
So 100%. Yeah, I mean, even if you look at we'll pull it up right here. Let me F11 here and close out of this. If you guys go to the website and you go to it, well, members, I guess, will only have access to this, but if you go to the info and database and go to the GTA 6 document, you can pull up the GTA 6 document and scroll all the way down to, let's see, where's it at? It's probably right around here. Yep. So these are interesting events that take place in the game. And you'll see some UFO stuff. As a matter of fact, I think you can even control F here, can't you? No, maybe not. But yeah, you can scroll through these interesting events, and these are all things that they found in the debug code when they were breaking down the leaks. So you can go to different pages here. Let's see. And they're color-coded. So some of these are like Jason, some of these are Lucia. Let's see, there was one. UFO animal house pen. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen.
No, you're not on me.
So if you, like right here, UFO animal house pen, that's some kind of debug code that was in the leaked footage. There's all kinds of stuff like that. Like weird missing person stuff, like all kinds of like, just look up the GTA 6 document, or better yet, just become a member, go to the website, and it's right there. All of it's right there along with everything else. But yeah, I think there's going to be all kinds of stuff like that, brother.
Yeah, I hope this be like I said in the chat, I hope this be the best game ever made.
Yeah, I think it will be. I'd be really surprised if it's not. A lot of developers are going to have a hard time competing with GTA 6 when it comes out, even for like the next 5 years. I'm talking like 5 years after launch. They're still going to have a really hard time prying people away from it.
Yeah, especially with a $1 billion company backing them.
Yeah. Bav said different surfaces will change the way cars grip for sure. I think they'll expand on it in GTA 6. Maybe you won't be able to get bogged in the sand, but in mud, I think you will. There you go.
I didn't thought about that, but yeah, that'd be cool.
Yep.
All right, I'll let other people get in here, Sav. So.
Okay. Yep. Thanks for hopping in, man. It's good talking to you.
Yeah, you too, man.
We'll see you. Edward Robert says you were invited to talk with Jake the Awake on his channel panel. Thoughts? What? I don't. Who's Jake the Awake? Is that a YouTuber? Let me look. Jake the Awake. Do what now?
Oh yeah, I got dragged. Let's go, Sav.
Edward Robert, I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about. I haven't heard anything about that, but that would be interesting. Who do we got? What's up?
The display.
Display, what's up, man? How you doing?
Got a crazy theory. I'm doing good.
Got a crazy theory?
I don't have a crazy theory, but I just thought about it last week.
Okay.
We've obviously talked about map expansion. We've been talking about that for a long time now. And I noticed on the Mount Caliga bio, if you read it and look at it, it says like room to breathe on the northern fringes. And I don't know. That sentence is sus to me. I don't know. Room to breathe.
Yeah, so let's go places, Mount Calaga. Explore Mount Calaga. A national landmark up against the state's... Oh, yeah, room to breathe on the state's northern fringes. National landmark up against the state's northern border. Go ahead.
Just like, how much would Rockstar really throw an Easter egg in the website? Like, that's really just what it comes down to. Like,
yeah, well, I mean, room to breathe, in fairness, could be just interpreted as, like, you know, outside the city, you know, like fresh air, you know. I think we have a habit of, you know, reading too much into this stuff sometimes. I certainly
100%.
do. But
100%.
I'm really curious to see, you know, what comes with Mount Calaga and the northern part of the map specifically. I mean, it says a national landmark up against the state's northern border. Border does not mean coastline. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that is something that's come up in the past when talking about this coastline versus border or whatever. It does say northern border. It doesn't say northern coastline. Although it's like a coastline could be a border, but a border isn't necessarily a coastline. You know what I mean? It's like that weird little place we're in. So it's like, I don't know if that's Rockstar just messing with us. Or if somebody just wrote that and didn't even think about it. Like, they're probably, you know, they're probably sitting over there like, oh God, I just wrote this stupid thing. And all these guys are like hyper-focused on one sentence. I didn't even mean like that. You know what I mean? So you never know. But I definitely, that's one of the things I'm most curious about is the northern part of the map.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, did you have anything else?
No, that's pretty much it. I just randomly thought about that. Want to see what you know.
Okay, fair enough, man.
Guess we'll find out.
Yeah, we will. So what you should do is you should head on over to the website and go to the SpecHub and post your, you know, your prediction in there about that.
Yeah, I could.
And then we can all vote on it. We've already got people in there making predictions.
Okay.
So head on over there and drop your prediction in there. We'll all vote on it. Whoever's closest, you know, there will be a reward. I haven't figured out what that reward is. I think what we'll do is like, so we're going to count cred on the website as like, you know, like the more cred you have, like once the game launches, I might do like a free giveaway of GTA 6, like a free copy to whoever's the highest on the leaderboard or something like that. So we'll figure it out. It'll be fun. We'll figure out some way to make it meaningful. But thanks for hopping in, man. It was good talking to you.
Yes, sir. Have a nice day.
Yeah, you have a good one. We'll see you. All right, let's see where we at in the chat. Where are we at in the chat? Bav said, I hope Ian and Key's Pizza appears in the game. Different surfaces will change the way cars... Oh, I read that already. Ian and Key's Pizza... Kai's Pizza? Is that another reference to GTA that I should know that I don't know? Based off the leaks, I really hope driving is as good as it was in GTA 5. The first thing I'm going to notice is how much difference driving feels. I hope it's better than it was in GTA 5 because it was too arcadey and silly in GTA 5, in my opinion. All cars should have a gas meter. Get this man a trial to the website. Get this man a trial to the website. Hooligan, whoever Chris Ocha is, get him a trial to the website. The fact that people will still be playing GTA 5 online instead of playing GTA 6 because they are tryhards. Actually, you know what? Display. Let's get Display a trial too if he's not a member. I forgot I was doing that. Display, if you're still listening, do me a favor and type your username for the website in the chat, and I'll get you a free trial to the website. If you guys join the show to talk, I'll give you a free trial. I'll bribe you to come on and say hello and say something. If that's what we gotta do. Display, yeah, just put your username for the website in the chat. We'll get you a free trial. Same thing with Chris Ocha, just because I like what he said about vehicles having gas meters. Trial to the website. It gives you access to like all the advanced features on the website that only members get. So it's like a 30-day free trial. It's nothing crazy. You just, if you're already signed up, we just grant you access to all that stuff. No, you're good, dude. It's just a 30-day trial. It just gives you access to the website for 30 days, just so you can like try it out and all that stuff. But I mean, if you want to become a member, you can do that too. It's $2.99 a month, whatever you prefer. But I was gonna give you a free trial. Okay, let's see who else we got. We got legal theft and Luther. What's up?
What's up? Just let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
I heard you talking.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Chat, so I was just gonna
as soon as you see somebody disappear from the chat, like if they leave, then you can go ahead and send the next person in.
Alrighty then. I'll bring in Cam.
Okay. Cam.
Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, I got.
What's up, buddy?
Nothing much. Just chilling, drinking. You know, I was chilling in there. It's pretty good in that waiting room. Like, if anybody in there is watching, you guys should join in. Luther's very chill.
Yeah, Luther's super chill, man.
Yeah,
that's exactly right. Yeah, you were my favorite guest from last week because we got a great clip out of you.
Hey, man,
did you see the stream highlights? Did you see the stream highlights?
I think I seen the YouTube short of it. Yeah. Did you put a short up of it? Or yeah.
I put the stream. You made the stream highlights when you're mid sentence and you're trying to figure out what you're gonna say. You're like, I don't know, man. I'm really drunk. And we like died laughing. So that made the stream highlights from last week.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No,
so what's going on, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Just
good.
chilling. Got my PS5 today. Got the digital edition, the 825, whatever, you know.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
That'll hold me up until, you know, a year down the line once it's released on PC, you know, and my PC will do all the bells and whistles and more that a PS5 Pro could do. So no reason to spend that extra $350.
I get it, dude. I totally get it.
Especially right before, you know, like tomorrow, they're gonna go up $100. So really, I'm saving like $450 if I think about it.
That's true. Yeah, or $500 if you're considering getting a PS5 Pro because it's $150. Yeah. It went up $150 on that one.
Yeah. God dang.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The video I'm actually working on right now is talking about the wait time for PC gamers. So if you're a PC gamer and you're waiting on GTA 6, you're gonna be interested in that video because I'm putting that together right now. That should be up here probably early next week.
I would assume it would be faster than the last time because the last time they did it was like 2015, and that was kind of a weird era for PCs. That 2015 to 2020, it was kind of stable, but it wasn't very like fast. Like things weren't really. You
Well,
know,
it wasn't
like,
as popular either. Like, you know, right now, like something 45% of the market of GTA gamers is made up by PC gamers. That wasn't the case in 2015. You know, so they don't want to keep us waiting. Not like that.
Yeah, definitely not.
You know?
Yeah, if the money's on the table, and I mean, they still got investors waiting. You know.
Yeah.
The push comes to shove.
Well, they've still gotta do their, like, they've still gotta have like a wait, right? Even if it is 6 months, they still need to have a wait, because if they don't have a wait, then people don't have a reason to,
and then they
you
can
know,
get them to buy 2 versions. Yeah,
that's
that's
what I'm saying, the double dip, right?
Yeah.
Because if they were releasing PC at the same time as PlayStation, guess who wouldn't be buying the PlayStation version? Me. I would be buying it on PC. You know what I mean? So like that's what I mean. It's like they're gonna wait just long enough to where you feel like you'd miss out if you don't do it, and then they'll drop the PC version, and then you buy another one.
That, you know, they're saying I'm gonna wait. You know, they're on PC too, like me, but I'm like, dude, I can't wait. I gotta play it. Like,
yeah,
I can't resist.
Yeah. No, it's I don't think it'll be quite as long. My bet is about 12 months. I think they're gonna.
No, that makes sense.
About 12 months, and it wouldn't surprise me if it came a little bit sooner than that. You know, I think November of 2027 we're playing GTA 6 on PC.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, especially like we'll see in the next year with the whole PlayStation 6 thing. That's not happening next year. There's no way there. That's just ridiculous. There's no reason to even buy one at that point. I mean, the Steam machine would be a better deal than the PlayStation 6. They'd have to put the thing at like $1,200.
Yeah, well, and they're talking about bumping that thing out to 2028 anyway. You know, so like if the PS6 is coming out in 2028, you have Project Helix, which who knows when that's going to come out. You know, like the next big thing is going to be the PC version of this game. And they know that PC gamers have carried this game for the past 10 years, so they're not going to make us wait more than 12 months. You know, it would be great if they give it to us in 6, but they won't.
They like their 6-year cycles, or 6 to 7, whatever years, not trying to make a 6-7 joke. But there you go. To anyone in the chat. But,
you did it anyway.
I get they like that, but it's like, you got to take COVID in for accountability. Like, gotta take that into account, you know, and just give this generation a little bit room to breathe, you know, like let it kind of. I know it's not the greatest. It wasn't that much of an upgrade from the PlayStation, the last generation, you know, for both consoles. Is just like kind of felt like a half a step, but it's like settle down for a bit, let some people like chill, you know, especially. These people, like the people who make these consoles and make all these decisions, they know how big GTA 6 is. Just like take the time, you know.
Right.
Like, what's the rush? And they almost did kind of rush it. It was kind of like that with GTA 5. Is the 2 years? Well, they did take their time. They took 2 years for GTA 5 to be released on PC, but it was 1 year, for the next gen, but it was all just one right after another, and it felt so congested in that first 3 years of GTA. You almost felt like left behind on 360 instantly.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't get a damn yacht. I can't do nothing. Like,
yeah, well, and that's
all
by
these
design.
lines.
You know, they want you to buy the next generation console, and that's why they're doing this marketing deal that I don't think it's been officially announced yet, but there's rumors swirling that there's some kind of marketing deal with Sony. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's not like a console exclusive, obviously, because we're getting the Xbox version of the game, but they are going to be exclusively marketing it. You know, this content was filmed on a PlayStation 5, or this content was filmed on a PS5 Pro, or, you know what I mean? And then inevitably, I think if there is any kind of like, you know, upgraded performance for the PS5 consoles, that will be a big factor in that as well. But, you know, that's pure speculation at this point.
If they're gonna milk this thing, I would suggest giving it like at least the consoles, like not Rockstar has no control whenever PlayStation and Xbox decide to do their next generation. Except for if they want to release a new edition for that version, which obviously they always will. It's more money, but I would say give it some room to breathe. You know, let it kind of like let people. You know, until 2030, But you know, the investors can never wait.
Yeah. Yeah, I honestly, like, I would be thrilled if we got the PC version 6 months after the main launch. Like, that would be amazing. I'm not expecting that. I'm expecting about 12 months. But it's better than 24 months or 18 months. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. No,
yeah.
for sure.
Well, good stuff, man.
I don't know. The only other thing I would have to say, earlier we mentioned about like the story of like GTA 6, how like grounded it is. You know, we don't want it to be too ridiculous. Like GTA 5, 3 characters is a lot more intimate with 2. I don't know, like I don't even know where I'm going with it, but what would like really make it more grounded? Like
a darker story.
Yeah.
Yeah, something a little bit darker
story,
that's
like,
not so much like, oh, let's get rich, you know. Yeah, it's more like, let's survive and get away and escape this life.
GTA 5 was very cheesy because the first time when Michael and Franklin meet, it's literally like, oh, he's working for a Eastern European shitty car salesman and just appears like you always see that meme, like, how long was Michael laying in the back of that vehicle? Like, some kind of break in his house. And I don't know, but
I mean,
it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I hope that the story is just a little bit darker. It's a little more intense. There's more high stakes and less like, oh, let's go rob this place. Oh, let's go rob that place. It's more of like doing it out of necessity, kind of like Red Dead Redemption. What drove that story and made it so dark is that the gang was on the run, right? They're on the run, and it's like one last heist, and then we're home free. One last heist, and then we're home free. One last job, and then we're home free. That same kind of mentality applied to the GTA 6 story with Jason Lucia could really ground that story, I think.
Yeah, no, for sure. And we're all looking for that like nice sweet spot, because like even today people complain about, oh, it sucks that, you know, and it makes sense, but Red Dead had half of that map pretty much blocked off until Arthur dies.
Yeah.
But and I would hate for that to be the case for the story for GTA 6. I don't want half of the map blocked off until like end game whatever. But yeah, just we need that nice, sweet middle of moderation with everything, in the story, and alcohol, and weed, whatever we've been talking about tonight. Moderation, everybody.
Moderation is a good thing, folks. It's not a bad thing, you know. So, yeah, well, good stuff, man. Thanks for hopping on. I appreciate it. It's good to talk to you as always. Yep. Yeah. You're always welcome to pop in, chat. Yep. Thank you. You have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your night. Greg said, just wondering how late you're streaming tonight, Sav. I think I'm going to stream until about 11:30. I don't think I'm going all the way to 12 tonight because I got to get up early tomorrow morning. I'm thinking about going to bed, but not yet. There's something else I want to see before bed. I'm still watching this, but I'll let you know when I dip out. Well, all right, man. You just take care of you. Whenever you feel like you got to go, you go, man. You don't have to hang around just to hang around. But Roman Plays says, I can't wait till the countdown for GTA 6 is 199 days. You and me both, brother. You and me both. It'll be really nice to break that 200-day barrier. Got about a month to go. About a month to go. By the time we're hitting May, we'll be at that 200-day marker, I think.
I just want to point out, Blind Fury says 6-7.
What's up, Legal? Yeah, I know. I saw it. I was ignoring it. I love Blind Fury, but I'm not going to read that. I can't do it.
I just wanted to bring that to your attention.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Good. Geez, I don't think I have much material here. I think I used it all in the waiting room, and they probably took all my material.
Well, they didn't. They weren't on the live stream, so the chat hadn't heard anything, and I hadn't heard anything discussed in there. So.
Okay. So about that weather, eh?
Well, I suppose it depends on where you're at. It's about 75 degrees and breezy here in South Carolina.
75. temperature is it here? Does it say on my windows? No. I'll stick a hand out the window and guess. Probably like, I'm gonna say 75. Humid.
That's a good temp. It's a good temp. Where are you at?
Yeah.
What part of the States?
Do I call it Vice Metropolitan?
Oh, so you're
area?
down in the Miami area?
Miami metro area, so I'm about an hour away.
Okay. Nice,
It's
nice.
pretty close. I mean,
Yeah.
but yeah, here's the thing. I would never go down to Miami.
hmm
Like, I just don't. The traffic. Like, I'm not driving through that. If I need to
Is
go
the
to
traffic
Miami, I'm
bad?
taking the train.
Do you think they're gonna have like traffic systems like that in GTA 6? Think we're gonna see like a shit ton of traffic on what is it, the I-85 or I-95? What is it? What's the main highway that runs through Florida?
95 goes
95.
south and north. Then you have Alligator Alley, which I actually do think would be interesting. 99% chance I think it's going to be in the game. I don't know if it's on the mapping project yet, but if they're going to have the grass rivers and then they have Vice City, that's kind of on like the southeast. You know, they have to have a road that connects. So Alligator Alley would be that.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, the Everglades, it doesn't get talked about. Like
I
the
know.
grass rivers.
I know. Well, a lot of people
They
I
could
don't
do some
think really
interesting
understand
things.
what's possible with the Everglades and the grass rivers. There's like all kinds of like animals that you could have there for one, and then all kinds of different sporting activities. You know, there's all kinds of things going on in the Everglades that you could translate over to GTA 6. So it'll be really interesting to see. I wonder if they drop some small towns in there. You know, like some of those towns that were busted for drug running in the 80s. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I wasn't around.
Oh,
But-
well, yeah. I just mean, like, if you go and look it up, there's some towns in South Florida in the Everglades that were specifically known, like, small towns. Like, I'm talking a couple hundred people. Where like, I remember seeing this one
Everglades City, I think.
on Vice. I don't remember the name of the town, but it was actually the YouTube channel called Vice. But they did a little documentary on this town where, like, the drug runners would use this town to run drugs because these people knew the Everglades like the back of their hand, and they would navigate the swamps at night and run from the feds. So, like, the FBI finally busted the town and arrested, like, oh, yeah. They arrested, like, 90% of the men in the town for running drugs back in the 80s. It's a wild story, dude. So I could see them having some stuff like that.
Yeah. There's a Peter Santinello
Yeah.
documentary about that. Is that what you're talking about?
It's not Peter Santinello, but yes, it is. It's similar to that guy. Yeah, it's Vice. Vice is the name of the YouTube channel that covered it. I'm pretty sure either that or it was Roka News, ROKA News. I think they did like a piece on it, but it's really interesting. I like watching those documentaries about like different places around the U.S. or wherever, you know, anything interesting wise. But yeah, that was a pretty cool story.
I don't know much about the drug running that used to take place.
Yeah.
I learned a lot about, like, through his video, because he just goes and he talks to the locals and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's people out there, and they kind of do look like the people in that screenshot on the airboat with the alligator.
I know, dude. Rockstar's pretty good, man. They nail it, dude.
It's not far out. It's not.
I know. They do a pretty good job. Yeah.
Yeah, I have some, like, pretty crazy, interesting stories about the Everglades. I've been out there a few times.
Oh yeah, what kind of stories you got?
So there's an abandoned, like, missile silo. It's a
I heard
whole
about that.
testing facility.
I heard about that actually. I saw that in. Do you know about Python Cowboy?
Is he the guy that went on Joe Rogan and started talking about that?
Yes.
He's the one who spilled the beans because this used to be like a spot for me and my buddies. It's
Oh, really?
technically trespassing. You're not allowed inside the buildings, but we would climb up and down those buildings, and it was creepy. So that area, it has a cult, and at night, it's insane because they operate, I think, like probably every night, and you'll see like all these dolls and doll heads just scattered around and pentagrams everywhere.
Yeah,
If that is something that Rockstar could do.
I've actually seen the video of Python Cowboy. He was out there, catching. Obviously, he's looking for pythons, but he came across that, and I saw another video of some other folks out there that stumbled across that scene and actually called the police because there was some gruesome discoveries that they found out there.
Oh yeah, I'd imagine it's popular for dumping bodies.
Yeah,
it's been done.
I believe
reported,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it, 100%. So
yeah,
that's
you want to hide a body out in the Everglades in a missile silo.
Yeah,
that would be the spot.
Imagine coming across. Imagine you're playing GTA 6. You're on an airboat. You're out in the grasslands. It's nighttime. 2:00 in the morning. You're like cruising. All of a sudden, you see like some flashlights or whatever, and then you pull up and like there's this like cult seance thing going on. You know, imagine seeing something like that. It'd be crazy.
We need cult activity in the Everglades for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I want them to make it as creepy and as dark as possible. I mean, like,
if
you
they
can't
don't,
see
like,
a damn thing.
Yeah, if they don't, like, you'll be able to do all that stuff in UGC. That's what I'm really looking forward to, because if they don't, as long as they give us the tools, even if they don't allow us to customize the experience like in the vanilla game, the UGC content will allow us to create the type of game that, or the experience that we want to create within the game. So, yeah, I fully expect to be able to do that. Yeah. So I'm going to have, like, we'll have some lobbies. We'll have all kinds of lobbies doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Another time I went to Naples, Florida for a vacation, me and my girl. And then, we had to travel all the way out west because we were on the opposite end. On the way back, there's a plane crash. It happened right above the Everglades City. And so we got not even a quarter way through Alligator Alley. The police shut down the whole road because it was like a search and rescue. They were searching for the people on the plane. They haven't recovered their bodies.
Yeah.
So, and it was getting dark. And so I'm driving a Ford Fiesta. This is a tiny little car.
I've driven a Ford Fiesta before. Yeah.
That's the only main road. And they shut it down.
Oh,
so now we're just like in the middle of nowhere. It's creepy. It's all dark. And I'm like, I'm holding it together. Person in front of me, they're going way too slow. So I pass them over the double mustard. And then eventually, like, I'm passing through all of these, it's like native reserves. There's a bunch of native tribes that live out in the Everglades.
Yeah.
So there starts getting like insane traffic pileup behind us. And I'm just like driving the speed limit. I think I pissed off all of the native tribes out there because I was just driving way too slow.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I can imagine. They're probably used to going a certain speed. Nobody's out there, and then all of a sudden everybody's out there and the road's jammed up. Probably pissed off.
Yes. There was this one native. He was driving a blacked out school bus, right? And it had a motorcycle mounted to the back of it. And he was driving in front of me, pulls off to a gas station. 30 minutes later, he's right on my ass again.
Yeah, go figure.
This guy's pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's a weird situation to be in.
Yeah, we got
in
some
Florida.
guys like eager to get in here. I don't wanna
Okay.
be that
Yep.
guy.
No, that's all good.
Alright.
Let's keep it moving here. I appreciate you popping in. This is Upper
All right,
Robin,
it was
right?
nice talking to you. Later.
All right, I'm gonna
We'll
go
see,
see who's
bud.
next. I believe
Okay.
it was Champerino or Champro. I'll just get him. Be right back.
All right. Let's see. We've got.
Okay, I'm here now.
Yo.
I love your channel, by the way. I must say that I am subscribed. I had to join
Hey,
the Discord
appreciate it,
there
man.
directly.
Well.
I've got a question for you. What feature
Yeah.
do you not want? Like, what's a feature that can be in GTA 6 that you don't want to see?
A feature in GTA 6 that I don't want to see, I would probably say arcade driving, like driving similar
Yeah.
to GTA 5.
I agree with that. Do you like GTA 4 driving physics?
I do like GTA 4 driving physics. I feel like it could be improved a little bit. I feel like if they mixed GTA 4 and GTA 5, we'd have a better experience.
And would you like a 6-star wanted level?
Yes, as long as the 6-star was meaningful. You know,
Like military?
Yeah, I think military is good. It certainly makes, like, for example, in GTA 5, you can just run forever. You can run forever and ever and ever. If you know the game like the back of your hand, like you won't die to the police. But with GTA 6 going back to 6 stars, if that's the case, and they do go back to 6 stars, if we're talking like military, you know, troop transport trucks, roadblocks, tanks, like that could be.
I agree.
You know, that would give you a reason not to want to get to 6 stars.
I feel like GTA 6, I feel like they should go in a direction where they have more cop fear. You know, you don't really want to mess with the police because it's going to mess up what you're trying to accomplish, you know? Like, it'll be fun at first, but then it's going to like, oh, maybe I'm going to lose too much money. Like in Red Dead Redemption, you lose a bit too much money, really. Like, I think they're going to have some deterrents to prevent people
and
from
you
just...
know, like the best way to do that is to incorporate a soft wanted system. So you have the wanted level, right? The 1 through 6 stars, and then you have the wanted system, meaning like a bounty, right? So like, for example, you may lose the cops and lose the stars, but you're still wanted. And if you get arrested, then you lose whatever money you owe, you know, in like fines or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, exactly what you're saying.
And what's a nice question? Let me think of a good one. Like I heard you say previously that you do want gas tanks.
Yes.
In GTA, I think that's overdone. We can all agree with that. With food, do you think it should be a thing where it, like in GTA 5, where it increases health? And another question, I personally believe that GTA 6. Okay, no. What do you think they should do with food first? You know, because there's gonna be a lot. Is Jason and Lucia might have to go on dates for missions, and I don't know. But what do you think about the food situation? Because I think they're doing too much in a way.
Yeah, I mean, I think food will probably play a similar role as it has in previous games, especially like Red Dead Redemption. There'll probably be like multiple different food options you can choose from that like give you different benefits. Whether it's like health or whether it's, you know, stamina or whether it's, you know, whatever ability they're going to give us, you know, if it's something like Deadeye or something like that, it gives you that. And I think the same thing goes for consumables like smoking cigars or cigarettes or drinking alcohol, things like that. I hope we don't have to go on dates. Like that's really going to like kill the vibe for me. I hope that if anything, that's like a side mission thing that you can do. But yeah, I mean, the idea of like having to like, you know, take Lucia out for like a movie and dancing or something. I know some people would really enjoy that. You know, me personally, I'm like, no. Give me an AK-47 and a fast car, dude. I don't need to do these dates. It's Grand Theft Auto, not Grand Theft Date.
Yeah, I can imagine something like that going on. Then something goes wrong. Like then the mission starts, you know. But I wouldn't want to dive all into that relationship side of things. I feel like it just should play out naturally in cutscenes.
I agree. Yeah.
I'm excited for GTA 6. I know
Me
I
too,
can tell
brother.
that you're excited for GTA 6.
Oh
'cause
yeah.
You built a whole channel talking about the love and the passion, partly. And I know you're doing other things as well. What's the
Yeah.
first thing you're doing in GTA 6?
Well, comedically, I've joked around and said the first thing I'm doing is I'm gonna find an old lady and kneecap her with a baseball bat. But like, that's just being funny. Like, seriously, the first thing I'm probably gonna do, I'm probably gonna go find a boat and some snorkel gear if I can get my hands on it, and I'm just gonna go explore the depths of the ocean, man. I want to go find some shipwrecks. I want to find some sea life. I want to dive with some sharks. Like that's the kind of stuff I want to do. Like, I'm really looking forward to the ocean stuff.
Yeah, same. And I'd say, what do you think about building interiors? Because watching trailer 1 and trailer 2, especially trailer 2, you can see inside of some of those buildings. Do you think you're going to be able to go inside some of those, or do you think it's just a placeholder, like it's like a kind of image like Spider-Man?
Yeah, I think like you're talking like high-rise hotels and stuff like that, like the windows and the 20, 30, 40, 50 floors of building.
Yeah.
You may be able to go into like the lobby. I doubt you're going to be able to climb into the elevator and go up to like the 29th floor and explore. You know what I mean? Like they'll probably have that locked down. But like maybe you'll go into the lobby, but I don't know. I feel like I've made the case before, everybody was all hyped on the 70% of enterable interiors statistic that we heard early on. Like that sounds a little ridiculous to me. Like GTA 6 had like somewhere between 3 and 5% of the interiors were enterable. Red Dead Redemption had something like 7 or 8%. Like if they gave us like 20% of enterable interiors, we would feel like, oh my gosh, look at all these buildings we could go into. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think we need to go into every single building, but like, make the buildings like kind of look at it like common sense. Like if we would want to go into that building, then give us access to that building. But I don't need to go into every single house and every single apartment. You know what I mean? I don't need to.
Yeah, and you see how they bought 5M?
Oh yeah.
I really think they're trying to go, because remember, people on console, they can't play like proper roleplay servers. They can't really roleplay. But because now GTA 6 owns that company, I think they're gonna include some type of cross compatibility, so that you have the chance to do that with people on PC when PC fully gets released, and also with people on Xbox as well. And I feel like the whole system is gonna be built for that. That's what I think. I think the game's going more into like a roleplay kind of direction, or they're just gonna have a good like game engine or like a good base for that.
They may have something that console gamers can do as far as like roleplay and all that stuff, but you're not going to be able to build that stuff on a console. You need a PC to build it.
Yeah.
So that I'm wondering exactly. I've been wondering about how that's going to go. It'd be really cool to get the console gamers involved in RP, considering they know how important that is to gamers. I mean, for the last 10 years, RP gamers have been carrying the Grand Theft Auto 5 online gameplay for the most part. So I could definitely see them doing something like that, but how they could do it, I don't know. That's a little trickier, and I don't really have the knowledge to really get into that.
And I'll say one more question, yeah?
Yeah. What you got?
What is your favorite Grand Theft Auto?
My favorite Grand Theft Auto, as of right now, is Grand Theft Auto 4.
Okay, I agree personally.
Well, I'm glad to see that we're on the same page, man. That's a great game, and GTA 5 was good. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't. It lacked the grit. It was too silly and too arcadey, too fun, and they missed a lot of the grit. So
when you finished GTA 4, it left something with you. It stayed with you. The storyline was in a way it was a masterpiece because it showed you that your actions have consequences at the end. GTA 5, they wanted to be like Fast and Furious, I didn't want to actually like show you that it was the American dream. Like he really wanted to become someone. That's the only reason he came there. But in the end of the day, he failed, and he failed in a way that will affect him. And by you viewing it and seeing what happened, it's gonna affect you in a way. I like the grit. I like the kind of dark tones, even with the color correction. I enjoyed that.
Yep, I agree completely, man. Well, hey, listen, it was good to have you on here. It's nice meeting you. Be sure to check out the website if you haven't already. Create an account, and if you decide to do that, let me know in the stream what your username is, and I'll give you a free trial to the website.
Okay, thank you for having me. All
yeah,
right.
no problem, man. We'll see you around. All right, I think we got one more in the waiting room we're going to get to here in just a second. I want to just check on the chat real quick and make sure I didn't miss anything. T-Bert, thanks for hanging out, buddy. I appreciate you. Sorry we didn't get you in here. We'll make sure we get you in here next time for sure. Josh Patterson says I want gambling with no strict limits. I'd be down for some gambling, some casino action. Bandit said, one thing I'm curious about GTA 6 is how the UFOs and aliens will be, as we have seen so many events and Easter eggs in GTA 5, GTA Online. The UFOs and aliens events were crazy for Halloween. I'd fully expect them to have some supernatural UFO alien kind of stuff in GTA 6. Imagine like being out on the ocean. You're way out on the ocean at night, and all of a sudden you see a UFO shoot up out of the water and take off into space. Like, I can totally see them doing some stuff like that. So, all right, Luther, I'm ready for whoever's next. Megabot 360, we can get him in here. I think he's the next one in. This will be the last one for the night, and then I think we're going to call it after that. We'll start winding down here in like the next 20 minutes or so. Just want to go ahead and try and get to the last person here in the chat. See you, T-Bert. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. I just don't want some of the boring, monotonous missions GTA 5 had. I don't mind a few certain tasks in GTA 6 as long as they're not boring, long, and tedious. I agree with you completely, Greg. I'm not sure what they're doing in the waiting room. Might just join the waiting room here in just a second. Okay. Yo.
Oh, hey,
how we
Trump.
doing in here?
You know,
we were having some pretty not safe for stream political talks.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that explains it. So, all right. Well, I'll let you guys finish your political talks then. I'll just go ahead and wrap up the stream here.
Yeah.
All right.
How have you
I'm going to
been?
go back to... Good, man. Yeah, good. How about you?
I've been good. So I had to leave earlier, but how's stream been?
It's been good, man. It's been another good Whiskey Wednesday. One more in the books. We've got 33 left to go.
Awesome. Anything, like any leaks or news in particular the last few months that got you particularly excited, or what do you think?
Just the same old, same old. I mean, I've been excited. My hype meter's been through the roof. You know, obviously it died down a little bit after the delay, but I'm ready for the hype cycle to pick back up. I'm ready for, you know, them to start advertising again and doing some trailer drops and all that. So
Exactly. Because especially that, you know, physical 2026 has finally started, so I'm excited, man.
yeah, me too. See you, Bav. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Appreciate you. We'll see you later.
Oh, thanks, Sav.
Yeah, no problem. Well, did you have anything you wanted to say to the stream or the chat, or anything you wanted to ask in particular, or you just wanted to pop in and say hi?
Well, you talked about being into marine. Anything about like GTA 5's water physics and ocean exploration get like stood out to you, and what you're most looking forward to in the marine side on GTA 6, like Leonardo Keys, like fish on the Leonardo Keys, or dive into or find wrecks in the ocean, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's the main thing I'm looking forward to. I mean, GTA 5 was kind of lackluster in my opinion on that stuff. Yeah, they had like schools of killer whales, and they had a big old blue whale out there, and they had some hammerhead shark schools, and then, you know, of course, the bull shark that would kill you off the coast. But other than that, I mean, it was kind of meh. You know, they didn't really have anything. The oceans feel dead and empty. So I'm really hoping for like a more populated, alive feeling ocean. I mean, it's Florida we're talking about. I don't know how much California and the West Coast is known for its like sea life, but like Florida is known for, you know, like ocean water activities and things like that. So they really need to make sure that they deliver on that, I feel like. So
Yeah, especially with the Gulf of Mexico, or well, I guess Gulf of America now. How clear the waters are. I'm really excited to see how, you know, how clear water, because in GTA 5 and RDR2 the water is always very murky. So I'm really excited to see how the clear waters really look. I think that'll be really cool. Because I mean, I think GTA 5 still looks ahead. I mean, GTA 5's graphics are ahead of its time, I think. And when you see a clear water like in pools, and you see like the sunlight interacting with the water, it's gonna be really cool to see that on a large scale, you know, ocean scale, and you know, taking a boat out into the lake or the ocean, see how the oh my god, I'm going like, my god, I'm so excited for the water physics.
Me too, man. And GTA 5, you brought up a good point. I feel like they were ahead of their time, but that was 13 years ago. You know what I mean? So like ahead of their time was probably like 2, 3, 4 years in advance. We've done like surpassed that by a long shot now. So I'm really curious to see what they've come up with and what they're cooking up on the ocean side of things. So
one more thing, it kind of sucks how the PS3 kind of held them back. So you know, GTA 4. I mean, I think GTA 5 is better than GTA 4 in a lot of ways. But GTA 4 obviously has strong points, especially in physics. I think the ragdoll physics are a little wild too, a little wonky, but the car physics are amazing. So I really hope they bring back I really hope in GTA 6 the car handling is customizable, because people are saying like, oh, we should have GTA 4 or people are saying like we should have GTA 4 handling, and some people are like we should have GTA 5 handling. Why not both? Why not just have really realistic vehicles? And you have an old vehicle and it can't be tuned much, or you have like a super sports car that can, you know, why not have both? I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, I think their best version of driving is going to be somewhere between GTA 4 and GTA 5. You know, balanced realism with it being arcadey enough that most people can pick it up and drive with it, even if they have to learn a little bit. I don't feel like we need to like hold anybody's hand, you know, and sort of like.
Have you played any of the Mafia games?
Yeah.
I don't.
I've played all the.
I feel like
games.
driving around like that would be pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, even that, I feel like, you know, they could improve on it. You know, the rumor is that this is the best driving that they've had in a GTA game in ever. So we'll see. I mean, we won't know until we know, but that's certainly the vibe I'm getting. So
yeah, I really hope so. I really want to be realistic. You know, I mean, because realism can be really fun. You know, we're not at the point yet where realism can be. I think in some aspects we're just not at the point where the realism is just too realistic. It's still too gamey. So I don't know. Well, maybe we are at that point, but yeah, I'm just hoping we have the freedom to tune our cars. You know, have whatever handling, but you know, not at a certain extent. Like you can't make a old rusted station wagon drive like a Lamborghini, but you know.
Yeah. That's exactly right. Well, hey, listen, man, it was good to talk to you. I'm going to wrap this stream up here. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out in the chat. Everybody that became a member, welcome to SavSac of friends. Gotta add that last part. I hope everybody has a really good rest of your night. Enjoy your Thursday. I will be back on Friday. We'll be streaming some kind of horror game. I haven't decided on what. There's a couple I have my eyes on, so we'll be checking those out for sure. But yeah, hope everybody enjoyed Whiskey Wednesday. That's Whiskey Wednesday number 33 in the books. So we've got 32 more to go after, well, I guess 33 after today. I was 34. So we've got 33 more Whiskey Wednesdays to go between now and launch. 231 days. Let's actually let's check the website one more time. See what the official timer says. Countdown timer says 231 days, 1 hour, 40 minutes, and 30 seconds. Be sure to check out the website, guys. If you haven't been to the website, take it from those of us that have spent time on the website. It's really cool. You need to check it out. I'm not just saying that because it's my website. Like, it is actually, we've tried to build this thing so it's really interactive and fun to be on. So go check it out. If you're not, you're missing out. Members get access to everything. So take that in consideration too. But I hope everybody has a really good rest of your night and a really good day tomorrow. And I'll see you guys on Friday. So we'll end with this. You guys have a good one. We know a lot about Grand Theft Auto 6, but the information is spread far and wide. Until now, that is. We've been hard at work creating something special for you guys. It's called SixHub. SixHub is the most complete GTA 6 community on the internet right now. The moment you land on the homepage, you've got a live countdown, the latest news, my most recent video, and a community hype meter that tracks the copium levels of the GTA 6 community. We've also collected every official screenshot, trailer, and piece of Rockstar artwork and archived them in the media tab. Members can actually use our frame analyzer tool and go frame by frame through every single clip with up to 8 times zoom, and even take screenshots that automatically download as high quality PNGs. And if that wasn't enough, we have every major leak from 2018 to today broken down, sourced, and credibility rated. The info and database library covers the mapping project, the 2022 leak document, the patents, and much more. And then there's the vault, which is a tightly held secret for members only. The best part, signing up is completely free at savgames.com. But if you want full access to all the advanced features on the site, just join the YouTube channel membership for just $2.99 a month, drop your YouTube username in the sign up field, and within 24 hours, you're in. Don't just wait for YouTubers to tell you what's going on in the world of GTA 6. Get up to the minute news for GTA 6 at savgames.com.